Did you ever get an update from the handwritten note screenshot?
I did not. No.
That's crazy.
Nope. That is, it's still there. Welcome, everyone. This is, let me count. 1,
think
2,
it's-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The 13th session.
Oh, the lucky episode.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, right as like the death episode. It'd be great.
Yep.
Which means
is where
it
we
has
raise
been,
this
at very least, 13 weeks. Miek has gone without backstory.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Let me, there we go. Let me start a new entry for this session. 2024. It is the 7th. 07. And what's the date? There we go. Okay. Last session, you guys completed the quest that was given to you by Jessica Mara of handling the issue she had with a certain spy that has been tailing her for quite some time. Your investigations at 23rd Frogtail Avenue eventually led you to Port Ulara, whereupon you, through very good perception checks, spotted the Elizabeth March, who, as it would turn out, would be related to Adrian. No, what was her name? It's not in my notes here.
Oh,
I'll find it. You know what it is.
I believe
is
it was
your first
Adriana.
Okay, it is Adriana. Adriana March. Related or in some way to one of the characters in the party. You did not kill them, which is great. Good moral win. Hopefully there are no consequences for that. But you know, if they leave and they leave, probably not. You now received your payment. You received Jeremy. The choice of what to do with Jeremy is up to you guys. But you are back at an inn inside Korth, contemplating your next moves.
So yeah, if I remember correctly, the current game plan is drop Jeremy off with Mr. and Mrs. Locked, and then finally keep our word to a Quinn.
Yeah,
Are we allowed
Go
to just
investigate the
send-
lake.
Are we allowed to just send the zombie? Is that like something people do? Like just send them like miles, or do we have to physically bring Jeremy with us? Because
I don't want to go see my parents. That's
You
the
do or
thing.
don't?
Wait,
Don't.
now that's
Okay.
why.
So, well, you know, the cool thing about the way that I live my life is that my parents are not up to date on a lot of the things that have happened, and that includes that they are probably still under the assumption that I am actively working for House Denise, and I don't want to have that conversation. I don't want to have that conversation. I don't want to have.
That seems more like
We
a you
have more
problem.
pressing matters than me having to do that.
No, the most pressing matter is getting rid of this zombie. I
that's
assume we're not having
the
this
most-
conversation in front of the zombie.
The most pressing matter is getting to Lake Dark, in my opinion.
Yes, yes.
Agreed.
I-
also,
I-
you work for a postal agency. You've never once sent them a letter updating you on what's going on in your life? Updating them.
No. I haven't really done that or really wanted to.
Are they like a military family? Would they hate you if you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have.
Yeah.
That seems.
Would I... Look, what is your last name?
Iregren.
Would I recognize that name from, like, being of House
No.
Denise? Is that like a...
Like he ranks, but he's not like prolific. Kind of a local thing.
Gotcha.
What if you
Yeah.
lie?
Hmm?
What if you lie? Like not by like
well.
directly telling a lie, but a lie of omission. You tell them I
Hey,
was just recently.
don't worry. If it comes down to it, I definitely will be. But
I'm a
also,
contractor for the Carnathan government.
I want you to put me and the whole way that I carry myself in a situation where I have to lie. Does that seem like a good thing? Does that seem
Do
like
it in
that
the
would
letter.
work and I'm gonna do
You
that
have a
perfect?
bunch of people here who know how to lie very well. Put it in the letter.
Oh yeah, no. It's gonna be a letter handed to my good friend Jeremy, and then we're gonna whisk him away, I think. In
And
any
your-
case, Carlington, my hometown, is not immediately on the way, but there is a lightning rail stop that we could probably stop, and then just send him upon a pretty straightforward path, or maybe like escort him halfway through, and he'll probably be able to make it.
You're part of the Couriers Guild. Could you not just send it through one of your couriers? Have them
Yeah, I
walk
could.
Jeremy?
See if anyone's doing work. Actually, or we could, the city that we stop at, I could probably. Yeah, no, I could probably do that.
Alright, so I guess it's time to buy some tickets to Vedyiker?
I was just gonna say Vedikar.
Vedikar? Vedikar sounds way better than whatever the fuck I just said. Vedyiker?
I have a great deal of experience in guessing. Get a great deal of experience guessing how to pronounce fancy titles.
And I remember when I first read Lord of the Rings and I was just butchering every single name when I tried to talk about it with people.
I guess when in doubt, just do the one that sounds the coolest.
I mean, you've all seen what happens when I try and read fantasy names.
There isn't a lightning rail to Karlak, but if you were talking
Yeah,
about
there's no lightning rail.
transportation-
Just, I'm thinking we go to Vedyiker or whatever, and then like maybe like go a certain distance, shoo him off, because it seems like a pretty straight shot. Or at Vedyiker, try to get a courier to deliver him.
Yeah, we have to like convince them to stop the train in order to get Jeremy on the road. If we did that after storming, it might be easier just to send him through.
The only way to get to Irontown is to get off the train and hike to Volyar and then get back on the train to Irontown, because there's no actual direct connection from that lightning rail route. So I think we lightning rail to Vedikar, send a courier to Carlotton, and then march ourselves to Volyar. Volyar?
Missed a full K in that one, buddy. Carlacton
Carlotton.
and Volyar.
Carlacton.
My town, dude. Don't mess up my town.
We have to go to Carleton. Charlestown?
Carl down.
Look,
Don't ruin my hometown.
I grew up in Sire. All these northern names are difficult for the Siren dialect. There were no K's in New Sire. Everything was spelled with a C. I don't know how to pronounce them.
I'm eyeballing something named Kalazart in the Moorlands right now. So
This guy could not pronounce a single Zalargan name. Oscalor, Terraston, Tarandro.
as long as there's a Y in the name, you should be good.
Yeah, just slap a couple Y's in there. We'll sort it out.
Jeez.
Yeah. Then as people assume you have an accent.
Oh, it's a regional dialect. It's
Yeah, yeah.
it's from upstate Karnath. Oh, really? What area? Irontown.
I forget. Is this the second night of me making my potion, or did that already happen?
I think
I
the
believe this is the
I
second
think
night.
the second. Awesome. Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
That is all I'm doing.
So I guess it's time to go buy some tickets in the morning.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. You guys all head to bed. Where's Jeremy staying?
That's
I assume in
honestly-
the stables.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't think that's correct.
I don't like, because if he's in, I don't want him in my room.
Can we like fold him up and put him in a closet?
It's probably the second. What I was thinking is like him perfectly stood up, facing into a corner, which I don't like either.
If
We
Lux,
can put a little blanket over him.
if Jeremy has to be in a room, it's going to be in Lux's room.
I think
I
that's
don't
fair.
think he
It's
should be.
my
I don't
room.
want him to be in a room. Can we dig a hole and put him in?
Surely they have a
Give him
stables.
burial.
Stables would not be appropriate for
Mm.
No?
storing your
Okay.
undead. That would be considered pretty insensitive.
I don't know what the
Oh,
level
okay,
of
so we have
respect we
standards?
pay to the undead here.
When has Luck ever had standards?
Look, do we
This
know
guy's-
best?
Wait, actually, does the zombie have ears?
It does.
We could just cut its ears off and just keep it as a
Okay.
That's a big assumption on how, like,
undead work.
yeah.
There's also just, you know, we
We're
see
not
like a
gonna-
moral implication.
We're not gonna get up to anything going to bed for the night.
No, I'm just. This is Dawson spitballing, not.
Look, of all people,
Also-
you should know the customs for how to store your undead.
I was gonna say you are the local.
You store it, you put it in the closet. Your people have like.
Is there an undead closet for us to use?
Not here, no.
Yeah, this is a little. Because
Do we
I
get-
don't think this is a little bit higher class than the kind of things that we're used to. I don't know
You
if
said
Maybe
you're
this-
when
going to
you
have.
wanted to go to a fancy place, you might be able to
I
start a
thought-
fire, something like that.
I thought
None
you
of
said that the tavern we were staying at was pretty high end. Is there an ensuite bathroom?
No, it's nice, but it's not. This is like luxury to find a service like that, because otherwise you.
Like-
People with walking around with their undead servants is usually has been like reserved for the upper class or high-ranking officials, like military people.
Put it under the
We're
bed.
just staying here.
Look, just have it stand in the corner.
I think I might put it under the bed.
I feel like that's
Yeah, there you
creepier. I
go.
feel like that's infinitely worse, having an actual zombie under your bed.
The real fear is not knowing if there's something under there. If you know something's under there, that half the drama's already gone.
Alright.
What
Well,
if
Now
we
you know
sneak
that
him
something
under-
else
Good point.
can't be under there.
What
Yeah.
if we sneak him under someone else's bed? So a poor innocent child or traveler is awoken by in the middle of the night.
we could just also have him like stand guard at the door.
Someone is stealing.
I don't think that's how zombies work.
Someone is
assume-
stealing.
I would assume he'd fight back against being stolen, no?
Okay, but if you were going to make an entire race of like reanimated slaves, would you not give them Asimov's laws to follow? It's effectively robots.
The essence of
it's-
necromancy.
It's stinky, smelly robots. Listen, I'm a professor. We have to do
Hey,
a whole course on
Jeremy
the ethics of
explicitly
necromancy.
doesn't spell.
So what is Fantasy Asimov's name?
It's just with Y's.
Yeah,
Necromorph.
ASOMOV. Okay, so under Luck's bed is where we're keeping Jeremy.
Guess.
Fantasy Asimov was Necromov the Undying. He was a demi-lich 400 years ago. He's probably still around, but nobody knows.
I now look forward to the mini boss of Necromaz, or whatever his name was.
What's the plan?
I think sleeping and buying train tickets.
And Luck is
I'm
going
gonna
to
wait
use
for
one of his blankets to put
No.
over Jeremy and
That
put
is
him
the
in the
plan.
corner.
Okay.
Oh, you could just put a blanket over it, yeah.
You could. Probably just, yeah. That'd be nice for everybody, I
Is-
think.
Does Jerry have clothes?
First off,
surely.
Jeremy.
Actually, quite nicely dressed.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know, I almost feel bad for getting rid of Jeremy now.
Does
I think he's
anybody
grown
have
on
cheat
me.
codes?
Why
Does
do you
anybody
feel
have
bad?
like bad
We-
clothes that we could put on Jeremy so he can take his nice clothes in case we need to go to another event?
We all have fine clothes, don't we? Does anyone here not already own fine clothes?
Eclipse doesn't. She's not in the room. She's in a room.
I feel like there's no universe where Luck has fine clothes.
Yeah. Unless you count the
You're making a
pants.
big assumption about our backgrounds.
Those are some fine pants.
Those are.
I know at least
they're
3 of us have
fine
fine clothes.
Francisco 100% has fine clothes. I have fine clothes. I'd be willing to bet that Keen has fine clothes.
Let me
Or
check.
Kenneth.
I would assume Keen by default is wearing fine clothes. I
mean-
do not picture him in anything other than fine clothes.
Let me check. We should just
And you
buy
have like
stuff.
clerical vestments. I would assume you have fine clothes as well, Sadie.
Huh? I mean, I do. She's in her room working on the potion.
Yeah, but do you have fine
No.
clothes?
Yeah,
No.
Oh, really? That's
Just
surprising.
like stop in for a second. Do you have fun?
All right. Locked. Put a set of your bad clothes on the zombie. Keep the pants. Keep the belt buckle. Take his fine clothes. We're gonna have to go to a high society event eventually. You have gone to 2 of them now, in a sense.
I have. Oh.
Right.
Well,
Where did this come from?
Yeah,
I thought
man.
we were just doing something
think
with
we should-
Jeremy and then going to bed.
Yeah, I think we should just let Jeremy keep his clothes and give the nicely dressed zombie to Luck's parents. I really don't want to make Luck strip a zombie. That seems
Extra
cruel and unusual.
You can have
very
the zombie
luck
strip
moment,
himself.
but
Do you have to wash zombies?
No.
They gotta
That's
Require
sneak
very
real
little
bad then.
maintenance.
Or are people just
They
like
don't like-
nose blind to the undead here?
They've got to get because
No,
we've
they
already
just
discussed
make
that
them
the
salty.
smell of we've already discussed the smell of them rotting doesn't happen, but they've got to get like dirty, right?
Can we go to? I want to go to bed and get on a train. Can we just get zombie economics on the train?
There's
Okay.
there is a biped nugget of lore just like in the corner of the room, but we all can't stop talking about it. We have to go to bed.
I'm a professor. This is my whole thing. This is fun.
The zombie is put in a corner of the room and has a blanket put over it.
Can I put a dunce cap on him?
that's
No.
right.
Don't do that, What did
We're-
Jeremy do?
You would have to make a dunce cap.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
That'd be like putting a dunce cap on a wrench. Don't do that.
He's just can't blame him.
And with that, it's a new day. You guys head over to the train station to get a ticket, unless there's something else you want to do before that.
Eclipse is gonna tap Luck's shoulder.
Yeah.
You should take this. And she'll hand over the healing potion, which was finished last night.
Oh.
Really only me and Francisco heal, and since you're far enough away but not squishy, usually you're up when I see you fighting. So if we're down, if both of us are down, and only if both of us are down, heal one of us with that.
Okay. That's pragmatic.
Also, is there Francisco would like to petition the party for an armor upgrade. I know we are sitting on a decent pool of money. I assume people have a comparable amount. I'm humbly requesting an investment for my party in an armor upgrade before we leave a town that probably sells good armor.
What do you want to buy?
You are
Um,
overestimating Eclipse's funds.
Okay, I might be overestimating Eclipse's funds then. I'm double checking
You're
the
definitely
prices of armor.
overestimating mine because I did not get those full platinum coins from the last thing. I got Jeremy.
That's true. I had 75 coins, and then I think my current armor would sell for like 35 coins, so that would put me at like 110. And then I forget what the price of better armor is from. I think I have
What are you
chainmail
trying to
right
buy?
now. I'm pulling up the equipment list so I can look at what the next level of armor is actually called.
Splint.
You have chain.
Splint?
Yeah, it'd be splint.
Yeah,
is
so
That's
200, I think?
200.
and I have 110 right now by
Yeah, I do. I mean, we do have platinum. Like, it's not unreasonable. It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, that's why I figured I'd simply ask if that was an investment the party was interested in making now while it was an option. Because once we leave here, I don't know if we're going to be in a place that sells splint armor for a little bit.
I'll put 50 down, but I'm getting interest.
For sure. I am more than happy to pay you back.
The only reason I'm hesitant is because I'm gonna keep making healing potions, and that's
Yeah.
gonna budget a lot of my gold.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah,
at a point
yeah.
of gold where
I'll
I'm
give
worried
you-
about train fare.
I'll give you 30, which is in 3 platinum.
Yeah, and that should be the 80 that you're missing. Can I also buy some just like
Yeah, so
miscellaneous raw materials? I realize with all our travel, I want to make a competitor spoon, knife, fork to that other guy. I'm gonna crush
Yeah.
him in the free market.
Yeah.
Okay. That's easy enough. You could get a decent amount of materials. Are you trying to make anything particular, or just what? A copy of what?
Nothing mechanically important, just like a gaggle of raw metal and wood scrap for little gag things as we go on. I'm gonna role play my artisan tools if I can't do anything useful with them.
Well, presumably you're probably not getting like ingots. You're getting like nuts and bolts and like various different
Yeah,
supplies like that.
rods and shit. Yeah,
If you want to do that, put at 5 gold.
phenomenal.
is there any way I could swing some sort of discount by buying from House Beneath for this splint? I'm not looking for a lot of gold, I just would like to not have 0. If I could get like a 5 gold discount from buying from my house or something.
We
Is
will have to
that
pay for
mentioned
his
in your
traveling
background?
if he has 0.
No, it's not a thing in my background. I was just curious if there was some sort of, you know,
You
like.
get a lot of benefits, but that unfortunately is not.
Okay. Then I think I will
Does House
be going
Canis
down
make,
to 0 gold to buy
Does
my
House Canis
splint
make armor
if
and
that's
equipment?
alright.
like their whole bit is crafting? House Canis is, right?
Yes.
But I swing my house background connection for that because I think that that's something to that effect is listed.
Unless it's like House Kenneth doesn't like really focus on like armaments necessarily, unless they have like some sort of mechanical aspect to them.
Okay.
Just make up straight like normal plain armor. It's not a specialty, not something you would buy from them necessarily.
Cool. Sounds good.
Well, I still think that was a worthwhile purchase. I think going from 19 to 20 is a nice bump in AC.
I have to pay for all of the shit moving forward. Goddamn.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pay for your rails, right?
Probably. That's why I know I'm sort of. No is still a viable answer before the transaction goes all the way through. But
We could buy the tickets first.
No, because it's the same amount of money lost
Yeah.
either way.
Uh,
It's just another another thing to track.
think of it this way: you're investing in your. I investing in my life is investing in your lives.
Speaking of investments, does anyone have any particular potions they'd like to be brewed?
I like the AC potion. That always makes me
That I
happy.
can brew in a normal potion, and that's one of my more experimental ones, so it comes and
Oh.
goes. But a genuine one that would last.
Not really.
Let me see what potions.
Can you
are
put
there?
flying?
spells
Oh, is
into
flying one
potions?
a dramatic?
I'm not-
I mean,
Yeah, right.
it would be a weakness of mine, but I could try.
I'm assuming what. About how exotic of potions are you capable of making?
I think right now I could go up to rare. Common are pretty easy. Uncommon as well. Rare if we gather resources. Uncommon if we want me to just do it. And common if you just want me to do it quickly.
Hill
No.
Giant Strength would be pretty nice for a buff before a fight.
Yeah, I
I
could
need
definitely.
AC potions.
If anything, the healing potions are the ones that make me feel.
Those
good when I
those
have
are the period easiest for me,
Mhm.
and will always be the easiest for me, mainly because I studied them so much. But
I'm no complaints. Those are my
It
favorite.
might be
Yeah.
worth getting with like one water breathing potion. I don't know if we're ever gonna use it, but it's nice. That's like a.
I think that's a spell I can get for myself.
Oh, okay.
Which would negate needing.
The potion.
Yeah,
Heroism
that's also
wouldn't be a
like
bad
that's a potion
to
that
make.
we can prep when we know that the challenge is coming. I feel like water is not going to suddenly
Yeah.
drown us.
We are going to a lake.
That is true. Hopefully
There
it's
wasn't
not.
time to prep it.
Hopefully it's not under the lake. Hopefully it's like next to the lake, offshore.
I
Let's
still
hope,
don't
right?
know what we're going to do if it's under.
Well, wait a week.
Which way-
Yeah. I would humbly request a Hill Giant's potion. I assume if we ever are going into a knowing fight, that would make me hit a little bit harder.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. So, just to confirm before I change my character sheet over, buying splint armor.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yippee! I love having high AC.
Yeah, I got a +1 to his AC.
Okay.
Cringe.
So this is just so I can get this out now. We can track it as we go. The creation of a hill giant potion will take 50 gold, and it'll be 1 whole week of work.
Mhm.
Damn.
And I can only do 4, like on a normal adventuring day, I can only do 4 hours because I only need 4 hours to sleep.
I had no idea it was so expensive to make them.
So that's actually super cheap. It would usually
Is it?
cost
Okay.
200, but it's halved because it's a consumable, and then I get a little bit of a discount just because we thought there should be a bit of a wizard role with like alchemists
Mhm.
and potions.
Okay.
But it would take like 2 weeks unless
Yeah.
we take downtime. Is how long it should take.
Honestly, that seems like 50 gold for an imitation of godlike strength.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, right.
Does traveling not count as downtime?
It would, and it would speed up the process, but I don't think we're going to travel for a full week.
Not
We
with
have to take a
lightning
cart
rolls.
from. We have to take a cart from Vediker to Vilar or Bulliard to. I can't talk.
Yeah. There will be walking, that's all I know
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck
The lightning
that.
rail
I'm gonna
can
pay
take
for a
2
cart.
days.
Y'all can walk. I'm gonna sit on my ass and ride.
Well,
the
yeah.
little thing.
If we get a cart, then I can make full use of the full 8 hours. If we're walking, then I can't.
Yeah, that's fair.
How heavy are you, Dr. Andre?
Oh, insane.
Light enough for me to carry.
And that's
You
what I was
shouldn't
going to
ask
say. I merely meant to offer to let you ride on my shoulders.
You shouldn't ask a lady that. Listen, I know I'm not very strong, but I got a beefy constitution. I'm a big guy. He's
just
not.
ass-
He's a twink.
I was about to say, I just assumed you had a strong liver given the drinking games we played.
Andre weighs 140 pounds.
I think that's within my carrying limit.
10 pounds less than me. He's also almost 5 inches shorter. We are not going to talk about that.
Oh yeah, I could easily carry you on top of all the stuff I normally carry.
Just pack them up.
Yeah,
Can
get
I,
it.
Yeah, get him on there.
How much
can I
is
ride Francisco into battle?
I think
How-
there's writing rules.
how much is a lightning rail gonna cost?
It is going to cost each of you 3 gold pieces and 4 silver pieces to get from Korth to Vedekar.
Nice.
Can I like
You'll need to
work
pay-
off my fee on the train?
Work off your fee?
I am currently
at that
sitting
point,
at
I'm just paying for it. I'm just paying for it. No.
I am at 0 money right now after buying the armor.
Like the rich kid is gonna be the poorest by the end of this, with all the money he's giving away.
Regal.
You will also need to then walk from Vedekar to Volyer,
hmm
and then take another lightning rail to Irontown.
And how many
got
millions
you.
of dollars will that all cost?
So combining the two, so from Korth to Vedekar, it is what I mentioned before, 3 gold pieces and 4 silver pieces. And then from Volyer to Irontown, that is going to be just flat 3 gold pieces.
Okay.
That's a future thing, right? Because we still gotta send, what was it, Jeffrey on his way?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Jeremy.
Same difference.
Buck is gonna pay for that. He'll pay the Courier's Guild.
Yeah. Maybe I get
Oh,
an
okay.
employee discount.
I sure hope so.
Probably not. They're stingy.
Could we get an employee's discount on renting a cart to pull from Vediker to Bulliar? We can make Francisco pull it, and Eclipse and I can sit in there and do our work.
I do have proficiency with land vehicles.
I don't think that makes you a good horse.
I meant like if we got a horse, I would be good at driving the cart.
Hmm.
You could buy a horse. I don't think it would necessarily be cheaper or faster. Kind of lightning rails are pretty efficient.
We're talking about the stretch between the two lightning rails. 'Cause
Do you
you
not
can't
have-
lightning
You
do
rail.
could definitely buy. You could probably buy. People offer services to charter between the towns.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
have Fine Steed yet?
No.
Oh, never mind.
One more level, and then I think I get Fine Steed at level 5.
You think Jeremy could be a steed? He'll be gone, but this is a hypothetical.
No.
I feel like we would maybe crush. Like, I think I might crush Jeremy at the very least.
Are there centaur zombies?
I don't know.
Do we get on? Do we get on the train? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
I
guys
don't want to
going
think
on the
about that.
train?
Yes, I believe we all got on the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Turn it up.
Initiate lightning rail scene.
Yeah, lightning rail.
They got the subtitles everywhere.
Oh, do I use the same music as the lightning rail and court? That's crazy. I knew I duplicated it like once. Like there's two that have the same. That's funny that these are the two. Yeah.
Oh, hey, we're
you-
still. That's crazy. The prisoners are still on the same lightning rail.
Holy cow.
Oops.
What a coincidence. It'll be around 12 hours of a trip. You can work on your crafting during this time.
Oh,
I would say that.
I'm only gonna count it
Because-
as 8 hours for crafting.
So, because you are in a cramped space and the lightning rail is kind of bobbing back and forth, not a great environment for alchemy. You can get half progress during this time,
Okay.
but you do get plenty of time. This is like 12-hour ride from where you are now to Vedekar. You do not encounter any troubles, and eventually you guys make it to Vedekar.
Cool.
Was a boring train trip. Clips
Hey,
made potions. I made my knife.
I think I'd prefer a boring train trip than fighting another Velociraptor riding bandit, if I'm being
Yeah, that was
honest.
crazy.
Actually, I think Spork is a better name. Spork's got pizzazz.
But isn't it also a knife?
Spoon, knife, fork. Spork.
Oh, I see. I did not hear you pronounce the K. You see, in Old Sire, we had no Ks.
The letter K did not exist in Old Sire.
There was.
I don't know if I've heard of that one.
I'm not writing that down. That's false.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Everyone knows that Ks were invented after the morning.
Yeah.
It's also
That's
not
why
true.
there's a silent K in there.
But
Yeah,
Maybe
originally
the
it was
discovery
morning.
of the letter K caused the morning.
The morning.
Oh no.
There's
It's
no
legacy.
K in morning.
Whoa.
I've
Reflect
never
on
seen
that.
morning and K in the
There's-
same place.
Bush did the morning.
Lux, how do you plan on sending your zombie?
Oh, House Orion can probably do something kind of like escort, I guess. This is a special package.
just make sure to order it to be ordered by your parents. That would be bad if they got it and then couldn't use it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I'm assuming House Orion has some sort of outpost here. I'm hoping.
Yeah, there is a small outpost here. It's a decently sized town, but not anything compared to Korth, which was a
Was a what?
what?
You
You
cut
cut
out.
out there.
Oh. Yeah. Cordova's massive. The town you're in is a town, but I mean, they have a postal service.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's a. You walk in, and there's a female tiefling behind the desk.
Cool. I'm gonna walk in with Jeremy. Go to the tiefling and say, "Hi, I need a delivery. I need to deliver this fine zombie right here to Carlington."
All right. That would be. Have him step on the scale over there. He kind of takes one of the scales off the table and puts it on the ground.
Hey, Jeremy, get on there.
He gets on.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. 80 pounds. Let's see here.
Skin and bone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be 12 gold pieces. Delivery plus the undead handling fee.
12 is woo. Okay. I gotta yell out into the street. Any of you have a gold piece?
Are you out
Yeah.
of money?
Oh yeah.
I can give you a gold piece.
Thanks, man.
You know what? I'll give you 3 because it brings me to an even number.
Hey, I'm glad to help. Okay. I'm gonna begrudgingly give him 12. There's no like employee discount.
Who are you?
No.
Oh, I'll take out my papers. Lucked Pyregrin.
You're a courier, but you're not a dragon mark. No. There's nothing for you.
Good. Nepotism. Or whatever.
Some say nepotism, some say divine right to rule.
Alright. Alright, man.
We will be talking about that later, Francisco.
That's a conversation.
When Dr. Ronnie said that, I was like, no, wait, bit.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
Francisco had that in him.
Francisco's like this.
You
Okay.
just see she goes back and eventually carries out this like large kind of rusted cage that is the size of a human that she's just wheeling out.
Are we putting him in an Iron Maiden?
Not
An
Iron
Iron
Maiden.
Maiden. It's a
Bird
cage. Could you please authorize the House of Ryan authority during transportation of your undead?
Okay. Go to Jeremy. I'm gonna say, Jeremy, my man, for the duration of your trip to Carlington, House Orion has authority over you. And then when you get to Carlington, Rose and I forgot my dad's name.
Oh yeah.
Rose and Gravis Pyregrin, you work for, and you take orders from. I'm gonna look to it was a tiefling?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look to the tiefling and say, do you guys have like a parchment, like a something to write with?
Yep. Would you also like a letter delivered?
Does it count as you delivering it if Jeremy holds it?
Smuggling through zombie.
She just kind of like sighs. Listen, technically we're not allowed to do that, but
Come
I'll
on.
do you a letter anyways.
We clearly don't have any money left over.
Yeah. They had to
I heard
watch
you
me
begging earlier.
bum some money off of my friend. It'd be rude. And in the worst handwriting you've ever seen, Lucht is going to write. Hello. Did a job. Got him. I call him Jeremy. You call him whatever. Fine. Luck. And that's it.
All right. Leaves for many a years and just gets a zombie.
Yeah, that's
Solid.
the dream.
They're gonna think you like ranked up, you know.
Yup.
Yeah, I'll let them think that.
Perhaps, Eclipse, we should speak with Locke about his familiar relationship at some point.
Hey, I'm on a first name basis with the Secretary of State, and that's that's gotta be.
I'm reading this
number
letter
one thing
over
I-
your shoulder. Does that say signed Lucy?
All right. Yeah, and then I guess with that, I'm gonna take Jeremy's hand and I'm gonna say, "Be strong."
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Oh, well, that's not reassuring. And then I'll go.
I don't
He
know.
is a
what-
gotta pick
zombie.
up
I
some
can't imagine
job.
it being warm.
Yeah, I guess if it was warm, I'd be immediately concerned. I gotta pick up some jobs. It's not looking too good.
I
I'm not
actually
gonna be
think
able.
you
I
need
don't
to
even have.
stop picking up jobs. I think that's the issue we've been having.
You specifically cannot pick up jobs. We should pick up jobs after we help. After we help with the Lake Dark thing.
Yeah, you no take jobs anymore, Lord.
I
Okay.
guess. But hey, someone pick up a job quick, because this ain't looking too good for me. He does the thing where he opens up a wallet and a fly comes out.
Why do you keep a fly
know.
in there?
The blade
What?
makers have an excellent pension if you stayed with them.
Okay, dude.
I give Lux 3 gold in advance because we're going to need it.
Yeah,
for
I'm
the
gonna need
trade.
that, and I appreciate that. And you know what? No one said anything about me losing my pension yet.
You had a pension?
That's because you defected. They can't find you.
Defect is a strong word.
Deserted, I think, is better.
I agree.
Deserted,
Okay.
I suppose. Well, I don't know, because
Well,
now
they
you
know I
lost
like
for
a
an
baby.
entirely different nation.
I like
Well,
to
no.
say that I'm
This
in
is the same
between jobs.
nation. You're not in between. You actively work for the Carriers Guild.
Okay,
He also
warriors.
primarily
Alright.
operated in Breland. That's the reason that I know him. As he's been working there for years after this whole leaving thing. I think that counts.
Hey, man.
Maybe we need to
You want
interrogate
one?
Luck next.
Waiting for that
You went
pen.
3 countries away.
I don't give too much of a shit about Lux Pass. As long as it doesn't affect us anymore. Because
I wouldn't know anyone whose past has affected our jobs recently.
Yeah, I was about to say.
well, okay. Well, but this is why. And to be fair, the only reason we had to do that was because of luck.
Can I ask a genuine question? Right? What was your you?
No.
What?
Could I
Doesn't
ask
feel like
a
a
question? No.
I don't really know how to respond to that.
He gets like this sometimes.
Seems
Fine.
pretty cut and dry, Eclipse.
So you were
Yeah.
you were familiar with those people,
Yes. Well, one of them.
and is maybe obviously we want people to live, but like, is there a reason why you were so kind towards them?
Who doesn't want to see newlyweds succeed?
I genuinely can't argue with that one.
Yeah, right? That makes sense.
That's why I helped them.
To
So
be honest, like, that was the main reason.
Really?
I mean,
thought-
I probably wouldn't have done it for any newlyweds, but I did know them, and I wanted them to succeed.
I would have
think
done that for
everybody
any
deserves
newlyweds.
happiness.
That pretty much lines up with what he told me the other night.
So yeah,
Okay. You know what? I thought there was gonna be some like grand war thing, but
Story's straight.
hey, like I
You knew him
can't
from a
argue
long
with it.
He knew him from a long time ago. They're getting married now. It's pretty cut and dry if you think about it.
I guess. Yeah.
That's just unusual for us. So I was curious.
For us.
oh, not killing people. Is
No,
that
no,
what
it being cut and dry. It's never cut and dry.
Oh, well.
I think I'm pretty.
Cut and dry with me.
Yeah, I mean, I
You're the
don't
least
know.
cut and dry person I know left.
Yeah, I mean, that's coward. That's pretty cut and dry. I don't know anything that's that You're the most complex person, really.
The
I
more
think it's just a you thing.
Really?
He's got a point.
I don't know, I feel like
Like
I'm
in
consistent
order,
about my
in order
inconsistency.
of complexity of members of this party based on what we've had to do for them, it's like you, Lucht, Francisco, Keen, and me, and maybe Mieg somewhere between me and Keen.
I get that I died. Okay, I get that. But what else?
The whole lantern thing.
that
continues to
was
be,
me dying.
Dreams. We have to cross the
The
continent.
dreams, yeah, going to Lake Dark. That's another big
It's not
one.
it's not a dream. It's like knowing information. It's not like
And
Knowing information that you saw while you were asleep.
I didn't see
Source
anything.
information.
I didn't even see anything, and that's the creepiest part. Is that I
you're
saw
also the most
nothing.
relevant to what he cannot know. My point at luck. You're the most relevant person.
This is also a good point.
That's scary as shit.
Even that feels like too
Although
much
in
information for me.
fairness, there is potentially connection through Francisco, which is why he's the second most complicated.
That's fair.
All y'all are crazy. I've got no drama from my past. I'm just flowing through life being a professor.
All right.
You just. I'm not gonna put you on it. Yeah.
How could I have drama? Everyone that I've ever loved is dead.
That's.
That sounds like trauma to me. I have that
You still
issue.
have a brother.
Oh, he's
Just because
dead
we
to me.
haven't looked in, just because you haven't looked into it doesn't mean it's not a thing that's happening.
Yeah.
He's alive, but
Dr. Andre, when's the last time you cried? You have to get a cry out one of these days.
No, this is an important character moment. Is Dr. Andre gonna be like October 7th, 2:45 p.m.?
He has a journal. He has a cry journal.
I don't know. Not a whole lot happens for me to get sad about in my day-to-day life.
I don't know if I agree with that. Knowing
Yeah.
what has happened to us this past month as a whole, I feel like enough has happened
But
to
what
cry
about
about.
anything that's
I
happened in the
was
past
pretty
month
sad,
would make me sad?
I'm not allowed to speak that out loud.
I mean, I don't think that would make. I hardly would say that would make Dr. Andre sad.
It's interesting. I'd like to study it and fix it if I can, but I'm not sad about it.
Everybody in your past being dead seems pretty sad.
I mean, my parents kind of sold me off. My tutor might not be dead, but I don't know where he is.
What do you mean sold
He
you
He
off?
didn't sell me off. It was just, just a
Getting
thing
sold
that-
off seems pretty sad.
This is the
Yeah,
same
that's the
energy as to
money.
like, both of my parents failed to be there for my birth.
No, like, they were good parents. They were
Thank you
fine. We
for
were
the
just
friends.
declining nobility, so I got given to House Canis when I manifested my mark.
Oh, something similar happened to me.
This all sounds super dramatic because I'm saying it dramatic, but realistically, they just passed. My brother inherited our house. I haven't talked to him in a decade and a half. More than that,
Your
technically.
mentor.
My tutor, I'm not sure where he is. Hopefully he's living a good life. I haven't heard about him. It'd be hard not to know if he's somewhere.
Who was
Okay.
your tutor?
Let's search the old noggin.
His name was, if I remember correctly from what I wrote down, Elijah. But I might have the wrong name, so we're just gonna figure it out real quick.
Okay. So I'm guessing that's not a name I would like recognize from hearing it alone.
No, I don't think he's famous.
The way
He
you
wasn't
said
when
it,
he taught me.
yeah, the way you said it made me think he might have been like a famous.
No, he just
person.
sticks out. He's a hard guy to miss. After tutoring me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That was sad. So are we gonna get on the
You-
road?
Yes.
Yes, I believe we're
we
on the-
should.
All right, it's time to hire a carriage.
Do we want to
Let's
hire a
see.
carriage? Surely it's worth just walking, right? Like,
I'm okay with-
I want to work on my spork, and you want a potion of giant strength.
Yeah, but this.
You will have to rest here first, presumably. It was like a solid half a day to get here.
we can all handle one point of exhaustion, right?
Does my delicate features look like they can handle a point of exhaustion?
Fair enough.
Alright.
You don't get this
I-
clear skin from having 1 point in exhaustion.
What was his name?
His name
It was Laren.
was
I'm stupid. It was Laren.
Laren. Yeah,
With a Y?
No.
unfortunately not.
Laren.
Laren
So-
Backer. He was my tutor. I don't know where he is.
You each put down a silver piece for staying the night, and then in the morning, you get a carriage.
Did anyone need to be paid for?
Probably me. I think I still have 0 money.
Oh my
How
god.
much is the carriage rental?
The carriage for everyone is 3 gold pieces.
Oh, collectively
Yes.
or each?
No.
Oh,
collectively.
yeah.
Pretty good.
alright.
Although it
I'll
will take
do it.
all day. It's not nearly as fast as the lightning rail.
What are you gonna do?
Actually, no. This is gonna take multiple days, right? This is actually quite a distance.
You note how many days it's gonna be? Because I'll work on that potion.
I wonder if I can finish my Skorkin this
I
time.
would say
oh,
the
yeah,
same thing. The same potion negative does with the lightning rail would apply to the carriage,
That's fine.
but you do have all day. This actually
Took several
is-
days for a pretty comparable distance.
It
to
appears
I-
to be.
I'm so used to the lightning rail. This is taking way longer. That's crazy. I
Yeah,
just-
it looks like 1,000 miles almost.
No.
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 No,
It's
I misread
160
the.
miles.
I definitely misread the scale at the bottom of the map.
Yep.
Can I steer the cart?
So the payment would include
want to.
someone driving you.
Can we get it for cheaper if I drove?
No.
Okay.
Because no one wants to give up their car.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that'd be more
You'd
expensive.
have to buy a cart.
Yeah.
Is it worth investing in a cart?
Look,
No.
look, we don't like spending money, but I'm willing to spend money until we can make some money.
Yeah, no. Although, with love in my heart, I do not believe this current quest is likely to pay out.
You are correct. 100%.
I don't know. Maybe some of them will have like.
Maybe
gold in
we'll
their pockets.
find treasure. Hopefully, we're not in the business of grave robbing, and that's what we're going to end up doing, because that was very ominous. Whatever your dream was, but
Getting
maybe
progressively
whatever's
more
going
worried
on-
about it as we get closer.
yeah. But maybe whatever is going on involves treasure. That would be the nice result.
You guys. It'll be 5 days. So, someone roll a d20 for the first day.
Ooh, me. 15.
15. It is fairly uneventful. Second day. Someone roll a d20.
Oh shoot!
I can do it.
If it's
Let's see if we go to this. Oh, I don't want that music though.
if
Yep.
it's 5 days, and I can get half progress done, and I can also do 4 hours at night because I only need to
The question is, are you working that amount of time straight? How long would a cliff work for?
if nothing else is happening, as long as she can to keep her mind off things and not talk to anyone. But I don't know
That
if you
sounds
want.
like a thing people do.
And here I thought we were bonding.
We're just getting closer. So she's stressing the fuck out. But if it is possible to do that, I would get the potion done in our travel time.
If that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing.
That's what I'll be doing.
Okay. And did someone roll for the second day?
I got a 14.
14. You are all in kind of like the open plains. It's large fields, not that many trees, some, but you're kind of getting closer to the Talenta Plains area as you progress, which just becomes this kind of wide, grassy, open area with plenty of wildlife around. At one point, there are these 3 different halflings riding dinosaurs just across the path in front of you. They acknowledge you guys and continue on.
Nice.
Someone roll for the third day.
I got this one.
That one.
How many days are we out here?
13.
5.
Oh my god.
13. Pretty quiet today. And pretty good weather. Had decent stuff so far. 4th day. Someone roll a d20.
I can hit it. One.
My gut told me we should each roll 1. No.
No, this is gonna turn out nothing.
I'm
bad.
excited to
I don't
This
like
will be
big
fun.
clouds.
I prefer an exciting journey than a boring one.
I don't think we're. I don't. No, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, agree to disagree.
Come on, think of all the XP we'll get for crushing a random encounter.
You guys come around a bend and a little bit farther down. There is what looks like someone who is dressed quite regally, along with what looks like 2 different servants and someone who is armed to the teeth. They are all kind of standing around looking down at a hole in the ground.
Hail, travelers! How how's your trip going?
They all look up. The noble speaks up. Well, we've faced a bit of an issue. Our horse fell down.
The
Oh.
the hole?
Yes, this is like a kind of like a 1 foot in diameter hole.
I see. Is it
That
stuck?
hole?
Well, we're not sure how to get it out.
Eclipse is just like still in the carriage working, not even paying attention, but she'll toss one of the potions that give you 10 feet of flight at Dawson's head, and it's like clonks off onto the ground.
Can I roll to catch it? Can I make like an athletics check to see if I can catch it?
This is not gonna be an athletics check. This would be a dexterity check.
Okay, I'm notably worse at those, but I still would
Or
like to try.
dexterity save, yeah.
Not much better, but I would still like to try. My dexterity save is a flat 0, so it's just whatever I roll.
You asked for this roll that only has bad consequences.
3.
3. Nope.
Yeah, it just clings.
Yeah, it clings off.
I'm like, ow, Eclipse, you could have just handed it to me. I'm like 5 feet away from you in the cart. At least a heads up would have been nice.
I said your name.
Who's Dawson?
Yeah, I said that.
Who's got you
Is this
there?
another one of those things you saw in your dreams?
Look, I'm working really hard to make this potion before we get there. Sorry if names come out from my adventures. I've been around for a long time. Journeyed with a lot of people.
Let's see. Look, you like nature and rolling around in the dirt. How about you talk the horse into drinking this?
Yeah,
Hold on, wait.
I can do that.
You said
Let me
the horse
cast
was
Speak with
1
Animals.
foot, or the hole was 1 foot wide.
That is correct.
How'd the
Okay.
horse fall down the hole?
Is there a horse?
Wait,
Well, the hole opened up and the horse fell in.
And then did the hole close?
Well, hopefully it
horse-
doesn't.
A horse is bigger than a foot.
Yeah.
So
Does no
how
one
does
else see what's going
is it
on?
hole-
Like,
whole big become did the whole like reseal around the horse?
Nope.
did the horse
Nope.
shrink?
This is a hole.
Was it a very small horse?
No, it was about the horses you got now. Similar.
That's a very small hole for a very big
Wow.
horse.
Do any of you
Probably
have
keep
shovel?
your horses back. Don't want them falling in.
Do you have a shovel?
Is this a
I
scam?
can't tell if this is
We
like
do
a
not
riddle
have
for
any
a.
shovels on us.
I can't tell if this is a riddle for a 5th grader or if we're all just stupid.
Are we getting, is this like the wildest
Or-
scam of all time?
We are on Fantasy Punked, actually. That's what's happening. do any of us have shovels?
I don't have a shovel.
Why the fuck would any of us have shovels?
I don't
not a
know.
big-
It's
I think
worth
we're-
asking. You have artisanal tools. Perhaps are shovels not artisanal?
No.
That's crazy. Yeah, my background gave me a shovel, guys.
Can I do something stupid real quick? I really want to go look in the hole.
I don't want you to do that.
You want to?
I know you really
This
don't
seems
want
Seems
me
like
to.
a trap.
This is
It
definitely.
super seems like a trap.
I know.
Come look at this hole, bitch.
Well, it's 1 foot wide. Surely I wouldn't fall into a 1 foot wide
The
hole.
horse did.
That's
Yeah.
a really good point.
Was the
Tie a rope
horse
around. Wait.
voice?
Tie a rope around whoever wants. We should send someone to investigate and tie a rope around them, and then I'll hold on to the rope.
I volunteer lucked.
I also volunteer
Okay.
luck.
Y'all, I don't even know if we should do anything about this. This isn't our fault.
Oh my God, no.
Are you not curious? Does the wonder of the universe not call to you in this moment?
No.
That's not. It calls
It would be-
scam.
It would be really funny to throw luck in the hole, though.
He
And we'll
won't
get
even
him back
fit.
out afterwards.
Yeah, and maybe we get a free horse out of the deal.
I don't think that's. What?
We don't
I
get
don't
the
know.
Expectation is that we're gonna
give
get
the
the
horse
They need
back.
the whole.
No, I don't think we're gonna keep the horse, but it's nice to help other people. Besides, this is a noble. Maybe you can
Guys.
get in good.
Guys, if I get stuck in there, you gotta help me out, right?
Of course. I'm not like you, Lucked. I don't leave comrades behind.
You,
Oh my God.
that's
Oh.
crazy. Also, this raises a good point. If the rope, why? How about I go in the hole instead of luck because I have Misty Step and
You
capable
also
of
have
acting
the potion.
independent of the group.
Why is
Well, the
everyone
hole's
making
only
an
a foot
extremely
wide.
suspicious hole?
I think it's
want
a
to
good
go in the
idea.
hole.
This
You
is
do?
speaking as
I do.
like, back in the Sharn vibes, like doing
I-
something we should not be doing.
If it made sense for the giant man in armor to go into the hole, I would volunteer. But I feel like I'm the one who makes the least sense to be the one who goes in.
Oh,
I can
probably.
Misty Step out. I have spells to support myself. Worst case scenario, the hole eats me and I die.
That's a terrible scenario.
That's a bad situation.
Well,
That's the kind of thing I'm thinking about.
Remember,
Even
if you
y'all,
die here,
it's
you'll
no
come back
longer
as an
my problem
undead.
At that point.
listen. He volunteered. I say we let him do it.
we?
I volunteered because you said we should do it, but I will investigate the hole.
I won't leave you behind. I promise.
Let's
I
tie the
don't-
rope around my waist.
I don't know if it's the fact that I'm working on this that made me think of this. When you kill someone here, they become an undead, right?
Well, no.
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 Like immediately.
How does it work in terms of?
The Blood of Vol performs a ritual on you, basically. It's like, so the Blood of Vol has like a baptism sort of thing that will allow them to bring you back when you die.
Okay.
This has to be a scam. It's like literally. I don't. It's a hole. It's a 1 foot hole. How can a horse do? How does that happen?
There's only one.
You know, I was surprised too.
Also-
I did not see it coming.
Even if this was a scam, no offense to the
are you?
one.
What is your deal?
What is your names, actually? I don't know if we've introduced ourselves. I'm Francisco Silversmith, and I will extend a hand to the noble.
It's he shakes your hand. My name is Jackson de Kundakar.
Okay.
Jackson.
Can I roll an insight check on if he was actually stuttering to remember
Yeah.
his own name or not? That seems highly suspicious.
That was just me. I was
Okay,
opening
cool.
up the Dragon March.
No, I did an insight check it too, because this guy's trying to scam us. I almost like.
But you can make an insight check on that. See if
I
he's trying
will,
to
yeah.
scam
I'll
you.
make an insight
Go
check
ahead.
on him trying to scam me. Or us, whatever you prefer. Whatever terminology the party prefers.
You don't just. It's a foot hole. I feel like.
That is a 15.
A 15.
Yeah.
He seems pretty sure of himself. There's a horse in this hole.
Oh my god.
Okay, so he's not lying. I'm pretty sure. And what was the last name again?
The Kundarark. Kundarkar. It's
Hund-
the
Horse like covered in oil?
Kundarak.
How does a horse?
The Kundarak.
The Kunder Arc.
Thunderak?
The Kundarak. The dragon house.
Oh, okay. What flavor of Dragon House is that?
Banking, storage, and prisons.
Steve, we could get some good money here.
That's kind of trappy. I'm getting big
That's
trap
even more
vibes from that whole
suspicious.
house.
Can I stick my head in the hole now, please?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You do what you're gonna do. If you're dead, it's not my fault.
He has
When
Misty
you
Step, I think.
stick your hand in the hole,
Oh my god.
it feels like every other hole you stuck your hand in. It's a hole.
I said head.
Oh, head? Sure. It's very dark. You don't hit anything when you stick your head in, but you cannot see the bottom.
I assume you have light.
I do if you don't.
Yeah, I have dark vision if it really comes
Yeah.
down to it.
I'm gonna
I
pick
can
up a.
get.
Can we pick up a stone and have you cast light on it, and we just drop it down the hole and see how far it goes?
Well, I don't have light. I have continual flame, but
I
I
do.
don't have a ruby.
Yeah, but
So someone else do it.
I cast light on a rock and give it to you.
yeah.
Why not put it on a rope?
Well, I
And the
assume we
whole
can
rope
drop.
lights up.
We can drop the rock and count how long it takes for it to hit the bottom to see how deep it is.
But what if the rock hits the horse?
I think a
It's a
pebble hitting a
pebble.
horse is gonna be okay.
A penny falling from the Empire State Building can kill a man.
The fuck is the
What's the
Empire
horse
State
pebble
Building?
that's
Empire
hit on the ground.
I think everyone collectively had the same moment where we're like, we're gonna get his ass.
That's also not true. A penny from the Empire State Building cannot kill a man.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point. So I guess I dropped the rock in the hole.
Okay. Yeah, it goes down like 10 feet, and then you see the horse at the bottom.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Does anything about this make sense?
Okay,
so
no, so
it does
the
widen
house of-
up from the initial opening.
There are
It
house
does
of
get
banking.
wider. So the horse
Does this-
can fit. It's not breaking all reality.
There's a
Oh.
circular hole a foot in diameter in the ground. This is a house of banking and storage. It's a portable hole. It's a magic item. We can get the horse out of this.
This
This
is
is
a hole.
eminently realizable.
How
It's
do
a
you?
portable hole, probably.
Is it?
Oh, you know what? He kind of looks in his bag. One did fall out, and he picks it up,
Oh my
And he-
god.
turns the hole over, and the horse. He raises it up, and the horse just falls out of the hole.
Is the horse okay?
The horse it kind of just falls and is shaken, but gets up. That totally slipped my mind. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I just go over to Eclipse and I'm like, I don't trust those people with my money anymore.
Eclipse is working on a potion and just nods her head.
To be fair, I don't think any of us have enough money to open a bank account.
I had a bank
feel
account for a little while.
The banks don't last long
You're
enough.
too young to start investing.
He's
What company
right.
should I invest in?
Oh, I knew
Fantasy
the house.
Zones.
I hear Grisco's has been really outperforming Insector this quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not familiar with Crisco's. I'll have to
It's a
look into it.
local,
Is it?
it's a local
Oh,
Breland
thing?
food like food chain.
Right.
Are there any
Yeah.
outside of Sharn?
What do you mean?
Right.
I was asking Dr. Andre if they made it out of Sharn.
I think they've gotten a little ways up. They only started recently in the aftermath of the morning, so really, as far as like a food chain goes, they're doing pretty well for themselves.
That's if you're looking
10 or
just at
15 years, they'll
Grisco's.
probably be all the way up in frame.
The company's been around for far longer than the morning, but Grisco's is a recent venture and an attempt to rebrand
Yeah.
themselves.
After the incident, they really needed the rebrand.
They really did. And I'm surprised with how well it's been
Briscoe's
working.
fun.
After the fight of 887, I do appreciate how Eclipse, instead of yes anding, went no, but.
No.
They're a new company. Actually, you're a fucking idiot. They're really old.
I want to get back on the road because this felt like the weirdest, stupidest thing that's ever happened to me.
That is
Works
a
in
high
finance.
bar to pass.
She
No,
works in finance. This is not. They got
No,
portable holes in their heads, you
How
know.
do you drop one and then
Right?
have your horse? Look,
How do you carry a portable hole, actually? What is the...
Yeah,
You
like
fold it
I
up
saw
and
them
shove it
wrap
in your
it up,
pocket.
right?
He had like a binder that he put them in between, different pages in it.
So, if I threw stuff into a portable hole and then picked it back up, it'll just stay in there until I flip it over?
Yes,
okay.
it's like a bag of holding, but instead of a bag, it's a hole.
How much for a portable hole? That seems mildly
They're
useful.
not.
Yeah, I don't want to lose any horses, I guess.
I think they're pretty
Apparently that's an
expensive.
issue that happens.
They're only rare, actually. So they're expensive, but probably not that expensive.
I see. It seems like a fun little thing to have. Imagine the parties you could throw in the bottom of a portable hole.
Well, you can only breathe for so long in there.
It connects to the
10
surface.
minutes.
Yeah, we could have a little rendezvous in the portable hole.
Maybe that's a lame ass party.
Guess.
Should we get the merman for your rendezvous in the portable hole?
A guy likes one dancer and suddenly you'll never hear the end of it.
I warned
We'll
you
get
of
another
this.
dancer and I'll move on to that one.
You know, I thought everyone had progressed. I know if I made that comment about a female mer woman, none of you would hold on to it nearly as long. So
No,
much
I
for
would.
so much for the tolerant left of
Nah.
everyone.
I'm sorry to say, I don't know about other people. I would hold you. You could look at anything sideways for a little too long, and I would hold you to it. You're a paladin. I thought you were supposed to be chaste and holy. Well, I guess you are holy in a certain sense of the word.
Portable holy.
God.
Ugh.
I just uphold the. There's no law against being a player. I'll have you know.
Francisco is officially a player.
It's canon. You can't walk away from this.
What are we talking
Forever
about? Are we traveling back on the
We
road?
can carriage and talk.
Yeah, let's go. I don't want to be with the whole crew anymore.
Yeah, are we leaving? Are we just good to go?
By the way,
You
where
are good to go.
where were you heading, my holy friends?
Well, the only place to head. The place you're here going now.
Irontown?
Voyeur. No, Voyeur.
We're not on the lightning rail yet.
My bad, y'all. Well, maybe you can travel with us. More is the merrier.
No.
No.
We could
Well,
escort
we're
your
not like
carriage.
being, we're a little bit lighter,
Fair enough.
but The offer is appreciated.
I just remember when we met Seven and how fun it was to hang out with him on our travels. Maybe we can make friends here too.
We just happened to be going the same direction and were involved in a similar incident. This was random. These are just people that we helped. That's it.
I thought you were an extrovert, and here we are.
Now I see why you stick out so much in Charm.
Who are you talking to?
You're too nice. You talk to people too much.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
like
problem.
I'm like the
You're
Midwesterner who moves to New
City
York and
life.
smiles and waves at every person on the street.
Yeah, that is my mental,
Crossing
like,
every crosswalk.
Sharn is like fantasy New York is my impression of the culture in Sharn, and you are like a dude from Ohio who's just, hey, how you doing?
I want to be friends with the people I sit next to on the lightning rail.
And you're disgusting for it.
The last time we talked to someone on a lightning rail, I started a new personal project to bury him in his business.
Okay, but you're a sociopath.
Esau. He called me a slur.
He
Oh, no, the other one.
No, that was the elf.
Yeah, the other.
He didn't disagree, though.
It's from what I saw. Now I don't speak Elvish. It looked like you two started a fight with the people sitting next to you for no reason.
You saw?
They were already fighting, and then we tried to give helpful
Yeah.
advice, and then he started fighting with us.
The
And then the
violence
elf
just
called him
kind
a
of
slur.
spread.
Honestly, it's kind of rude that you don't back up your friends, Francis.
Yeah.
I would back
Yeah,
you up in the
man.
moment. A good friend backs you up in the fight and then questions the motives afterwards.
They were trying to give helpful advice.
I didn't know the context. It wasn't in a language I spoke. I just saw a fight break out, and I do not know why.
Work have
how
I
about
gotten
that
done on my
road?
scork?
What was that?
How many days is it going to take for me to complete my scork?
Well, that would probably be a common magic item if you're just making a spork. I
It's a
assume an
scork. It's all
automatic one.
three little triggers
three.
on it. Yeah.
Yep, so that would be a common magic item. And just look at the Xanathar crafting table for common magic item.
Phenomenal.
Oh, did you decide to go with the button options, or is it still an automatic
Yeah,
sensor?
If I do the buttons, then it doesn't require any like external power source or any magic, and I can have a recurring business model in selling new springs after they fail. Well, I won't. I'll patent this and I'll give the manufacturing rights to House Canaan, but I might get residuals.
Does all your designs go through House Caneth? Is that part of being the house?
Technically no. All of mine personally do, but you don't have to unless it's like a project for the house, unless it's a project that's been bid for by the house and assigned to you. And in fairness, even if you do give it to the house, there's not really like any point to leaving unless you have some big schism thing go on. So you giving your like patent over, it still stays in your name under ownership by the house, and then they can handle distributing, manufacturing, product testing, all that jazz, and all you have to do is design the thing, make sure it works, and then they handle the rest. It's a little bit less like for you on the user side, but you know, they handle all the expensive background stuff, and you can use factories or interns, so ends up being more convenient in the long run.
This is so very interesting. My family used to run a small shop. We never really got into the big scale production side of things.
4 days. Goddamn. Okay.
You all have one more day of travel. I need someone to roll a d20.
I will do it.
Wait, that means this is my last day working on it, too. We've been on the road 5 days.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was realizing. Ooh, 18?
Oh.
A unicorn. It magically appears next to you.
Were you there for the
Yeah,
unicorn
fine.
boss fight?
I was not there.
Is that the same roll? No.
They dropped their horse again.
If they dropped it a second time, I don't think we have to help.
There's 3
give me a
portable
second.
halls. Behind one's a new car, and behind 2 are horses.
Do you change your choice?
Do you change your whole?
You come across two portable doors. One speaks only truth, the other speaks only lies.
You know, I heard it. It is always best to swap your hole when you're given the chance.
This is true. It's statistically better. Looks like Doc
Wow.
Genre conflicts.
About a little before later in the night, as you guys are traveling, you see a group of what looks to be like 6 people, all wearing white robes, start walking down the road coming towards you.
Too scary.
Is it like wizard robe or like cleric robe? Like what style are we talking?
Like hooded robes.
Is it like daytime or nighttime?
It's nighttime.
Should we call out to them or
No.
why? Because they're people. You wanna?
No, no.
We're never gonna see them again. That's probably a good thing.
You don't want to be friends with the people you meet.
Not the
no.
ones that are hooded
What?
walking around at night. I'm okay.
But they could. Yeah, I've seen you walk around at night in a hood.
Yeah, and I don't want to talk to people. That's why the hood's
Put the
up.
hood down explicitly because they don't want to talk. Headphones haven't been invented yet. There's no way to like physically have a tell.
That's a
Here,
good new invention. It's a good idea, like
Yeah.
something
sort
you
of
can walk and
ending
play
stone.
music with, like a
Guys, we're making iPods.
Like a music box.
yeah, but like portable, something you can walk with.
I mean, you can. They're small enough music
a walk
boxes.
box.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I feel like we could do some more branding on that idea.
Seems a little complex for me.
So
Are they
white
coming?
robes
They're
are
coming
not
towards
painted
us though,
anymore?
right? I assume they're going to walk past us. I feel like it is best to introduce ourselves early than. Whatever. I'll stay quiet.
I
Do
thought-
they
so, like,
have weapons
fashion?
from the looks of it?
Make a perception check. Do you have dark vision?
Can I also
Oh,
check?
Shit, no, I do not.
I have dark vision.
I have advanced dark vision. Ooh.
Yeah, y'all. I talked to the other people. Are they wearing weapons?
Can I give a look see?
You may.
I don't have dark vision, so I don't think I'd be good at this.
Me neither.
12.
Well,
15. Let's
see.
go,
Oh
team.
my god. Oh my god.
you see that some of them are holding these like twisted daggers.
Oh hell no.
Okay.
On second thought, I see they're not just daggers, but they're like the culty daggers, you know?
Yeah.
Used for like sacrifices. I'm a little more scared.
I've been scared. Join the
I'm
club.
just gonna hold on to these my
Clint.
wands.
Did you see anyone who looked like they were in distress in that group?
Did I?
What does that look like?
No, you can really make out their faces. You see that their mouths are being covered with this white cloth that just has this green circle on it.
Do I know any religion that has anything along those lines?
Make a religion check.
Okay. Can I guide myself?
These are actually the fun
My help?
guys.
How would you help?
Well, I also have gone through, religious studies as a paladin. Like,
That makes sense. Go for it.
Okay. The roll was bad, but it's still a 15. So we're grooving.
with help?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 12. So,
Okay. Well, 12 isn't bad.
well, not 12, 1 and a 7. That's,
Okay.
yeah, 2
Fours.
4s.
You don't recognize these. You know, there are definitely plenty of cults in Eberron. Many of them belong to the cults of the dragon below, which is various. It's just like collection of different cults. Is kind of like a title that's given to them because of they all tend to associate with Kyber to some extent. Maybe one of those.
Are they evil?
Do you think they're good?
The cults?
They're giving evil vibes.
They're
Generally,
rarely good, but
I was gonna say, we maybe
how
should,
evil
Kyber's
they
not a
are
great-
depends.
maybe we shouldn't turn a blind eye to an evil cult.
No, I think,
Firstly, you're assuming things. Secondly, does our wagon have any warforged in it?
No.
Okay. Because we do know that a cult was involved there, so I say we just keep trucking unless
Yeah, I'm just
they start
keep-
shit.
Keep your head down. Don't make eye contact.
Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to do that.
They
And
approach
on
you
one.
guys, and they notice you, and they start to go to the right side of the road. As they pass by your cart, they all just are looking at you.
Any notable or recognizable
evening.
figures in the?
No, between the coverings and
How many of them are there?
you can see, 6.
Do you think this is 1 through 6?
That'd be no. He seemed cooler than that. Oh,
One of them stops. The one in the back stops, and they all stop. Turns to you. Have you seen Kalakin?
Who?
Who's that?
Kalakin?
What's crack-a-lagging?
Any like identifying features that we would know them by?
Pale human. Red horns.
I don't think we've seen Kalakin.
Not ringing any bells.
humans with red horns aren't really. I'm not really seeing
Yeah,
a lot
are you
of.
sure you don't mean a tiefling? I know they have horns.
Tieflings generally aren't pale though. Usually they're like reddish purplish.
He kind of turns the face forward and they continue going on.
Hey, man after my own heart.
Oh, thank
See,
God.
that's how you mind your own business, Francisco.
I just what they could have been friend. I know hoods and daggers are a bad look, especially at night, but you never know who could be your new best friend. If I wasn't so friendly, maybe we wouldn't be together right now.
I don't know who's my new best friend. I know none of them are.
Venturing as a
yeah.
group because
I mean, we don't really have that much of a reason to be.
I'm here for fun. Kenneth got in, and the other two of you followed. Eclipse has weird magic that I'm like interested in, and I've known Luck for ages. I don't think your friendliness is the reason that we're all together. I think it's because you're a very, very big, strong man who was hired to protect this one.
That is also correct, but I,
You are paid to be here.
you're not wrong, but
Listen, I love that we're friends, but
I would
I'm
be
not
here
saying
without
we can't
pay.
have more than an employer-client relationship here, but it's not your friendship. Friendship ain't glue.
We like
well,
to view our employees as a family, you know?
no. We don't do that rhetoric around these parts.
When you guys head over and kind of go over to the side, pull over to camp for the night, when you're setting up camp,
I'm casting alarm around my ship.
locked,
Mm-hmm.
you spot someone in a white cloak lying face down on the ground.
No.
I thought we were
Is there like a stick? Can I pick up a stick and poke him?
Please tell me you're not gonna fuck with this person without telling anybody.
Hey, guys, there's a one of the robes fell, I guess, or something, in this road. You see that?
Does he have horns?
I don't. Too far away.
Does he?
I'm gonna pick up a
alive?
stick and I'm gonna walk over.
Please wait for us to catch up with you.
Hey, hurry up.
All right, I will like do one of those like jog sprints you do when you're crossing a crosswalk in front of a car to catch up with.
I'm working. Have fun with that.
Boys' night.
Alright. How diligent.
Do I want to go with them, or do I want to not?
I'm gonna go with Lucked because I don't trust him.
Yeah,
With
you
luck,
two
I can
go.
babysit locked.
I'll
more the
stay
merrier.
here. I'll make a stew for when you get back. We haven't eaten yet.
Ooh.
Great. Good deal.
Beans and bacon. Best type of
Neither
stew.
of those things are going in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to this white robe,
Mm-hmm.
poke at it with a stick.
Can I do like a medicine check before you poke it to see if he's alive?
Well, you know, that's an
The
important
goal was
part
to see he was
of the
alive.
medicine process.
Can't
Alright.
see much about this person right now. They're face down in the ground.
Can I roll him over with the stick?
You may
I don't know, maybe he got like a disease or something.
roll this person over, and you see a cultist with the same kind of wraps going across their face.
Mm-hmm.
Notably, they are pale and have two red stubs of horns on either side of their forehead.
Mm.
Alright, now can I check if he's alive?
Make a medicine
Sure.
check.
Alright. Oof. That is a grand total of 4.
Oh my god.
Or, well, he's not moving. And he also has a
Alright.
large red stain in his chest and bite marks. So
Oh,
you rolled
wow.
a 4, but you're pretty sure he's dead. that seems to be what that would indicate.
That would do it, right?
Would we be in the wrong to check his pockets?
Yes, we would.
You're not here.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Hey,
you-
he accompanied me because I'm
Oh,
a toddler.
Not to steal things, just to get information. Perhaps he has some identifying.
This
Is he
person
dead?
looks. Well, firstly, this person looks religious, and I don't think us taking off their mask would be a great way to respect this person.
I'm not saying take their mask off. I said check their pockets.
Yeah, but just digging around in dead person's stuff seems rude. And we are pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we know who this is. We had a description earlier.
Yes,
Probably
but
the same person.
Yeah.
we could find out what the cult actually is all about. Maybe he has a pamphlet.
Why do you?
I
assume
don't
it's a
want
cult?
to interfere with any cult. Seems out of my wheelhouse, personally.
No sense of adventure, the lot of you.
Oh, you're right. If that's what adventure is, I don't
Remember
want
what
anything to
happened-
do with that.
Yeah, remember what happened last time we had a sense of adventure?
Yeah. Locked, close your ears.
That's how bad it is. He has to close his ears.
Yeah, but isn't that exciting?
Ah, yes, I love getting hunted across.
Well, we haven't been hunted
Alright.
yet.
I don't. Do you want to lay on hands him a little bit? Do you want to
I-
heal him up a little bit?
I can try, but if he's been dead for more than a couple minutes, I don't. Yeah, I'll put on 1 point of lay on hands on him. Let's see if I sort of go like.
It's
You're gonna lay on hands?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 1 hit point.
This person's already dead.
I had a feeling.
Okay.
If nothing else, we should probably bury him.
So wait,
But then those people won't know.
you could just leave a body on the trail.
I
You
feel like we should.
absolutely can.
I feel like we should bury him. That seems like the. You were telling me it would be wrong to look in his pockets. I'm telling you it'd be wrong to leave him unburied.
Maybe that's a bad thing. We don't know their religious rules.
I feel okay. If they're dead, I feel like checking their pockets is okay now.
That's also what I thought. Is this is just let us know who he was, perhaps.
Fine.
We're not stealing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could use the money.
Could I look through his pockets?
Make an investigation check.
Okay. That is a 9. I am not rolling great tonight.
A 9. You stick your hand in and immediately regret it.
Oh no.
You just slide your hand into some sort of like ooze. You pull your hand out and it's just this viscous green translucent ooze that is now dripping down your arm.
Oh my god.
Clips might find this interesting.
Y'all, we need to stop. Just
Yeah,
do
let's
it,
just. I
please.
don't want to do this anymore.
Y'all just
Ooze?
Oh.
That is correct.
I think this
Maybe
is a normal.
slime. Maybe slime would be more accurate.
How viscous?
Like what would be? We'll say molasses. Sure.
I
Does
don't
it
know what
smell
I
like
expect.
anything?
You can't quite pinpoint it.
Can I put like a tiny little like just a little tongue taste?
Don't
What?
eat things.
Are you
I'm eating
insane?
it. I'm not eating it. This is curiosity. A single tongue tap surely can't kill anyone.
It absolutely can.
I probably killed him.
There are 100% poisons that do that.
Fine. I won't tongue taste it.
I
But-
thought you already did.
Raise you in a soda.
I mean, that's what I heard. I heard you say.
Oh yeah, I'll do it then. Yeah, I'm curious what it tastes like.
Okay, I need you to make a con save.
I'm good at those.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. What a surprise.
That's a 7.
A 7.
I rolled a nat 1. I have a +6 to con. Normally this would be okay.
Oh my god.
No, it's never okay to just lick random liquids
Out of my
inside of a
health
dead
point.
person.
Or you're trying to give me a health point.
I can't believe it.
Let me check
Okay.
if I have any.
Prince. No. I think Dr. Andre just said health
Oh,
point.
okay.
So.
I don't have one.
Oh.
Oh.
Never mind then. Holy shit. It doesn't
Yeah, but
matter.
not one anyway.
To be
That
honest
is-
with you,
I'm rolling physical dice now. I'm giving up.
Sorry,
if
I
someone
think
had
you're
given you a
fucked,
health
dude.
point, I would have given you a hurt point because you deserve the consequences of your actions.
Yes.
I was actually in the same boat there. I was
One
definitely
is
going to give you a hurt
crazy.
point.
Two
You-
nat
when
ones in a
you-
row.
When it touches your tongue, it suddenly, the piece that does becomes it becomes more like water and slips down your throat.
Oh.
All of a sudden, you feel yourself start, something's coming up. And
Excuse me.
you all watch as Francisco just starts belching the same green liquid. I
Oh.
need you to make another con save.
Okay. I'm rolling a dice this time. Fuck the 2 nat 1s in a row digital dice. That's evil.
Who eats it?
Now I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out-
A 25.
I'm trying to figure
Okay.
out if a hurt point would kill you. Because I firmly believe in consequences for your actions.
Do it.
Now's the
Whatever.
time.
I can't believe this.
25. That's what we're sitting at right now.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
What else am I gonna use them for?
18.
Yeah, we could get worse. I got another one.
All right, throw mine in there. Give him a hurt point.
No, I'll use mine. I
Nice.
want to use mine up.
What do we
keep
say?
yours.
How many do you guys have to? Oh, one person has to use 4, I think, to make an automatic failure.
And we all
I'll go
collectively
over
have to
mine.
use 1 if we want
If he
to.
still rolls good, you could use yours.
Okay.
Okay. 11.
That's a
11.
bad territory.
He's got a
That is a
good
failure.
con save, and he might have to make another roll. So I
I
say
Yeah,
cannot
I'll
believe
keep
you
it.
double hurt pointed me to make me throw up more.
100%.
You ate.
100%.
You should not have put that shit in your mouth.
You're a slime eater.
You are
I'm trying to figure out what it
gather,
was.
You're trying to gather control of yourself, but you cannot stop this. Your body is just moving automatically, and you just keep on barfing up this same green slime.
When
Gain
the
poisoned condition.
When the paladin turns on you guys because of mind control, I'm not gonna feel bad when I divine smite your ass straight to hell.
And then I need you to make
What
another
in your
con
mouth?
save because you keep failing.
I don't keep failing. Let's
Well,
be
that's-
clear.
I don't know.
In the end, you keep failing.
Get in there somehow.
16.
Consequences.
A 16.
That
I'll save
is
mine for a
sad.
more useful moment. I feel like we got the most out of this.
What is
Yeah.
what does the poison condition do again?
For sure. Disadvantage on like everything.
Hmm
Is this really what you want to have happen to me? I
You
see
can
how
spend
it is.
5 points of
You
your
ate
own.
mystery goo from a corpse.
I would have been fine if you guys didn't fail me.
That's not true because you started it.
No, I was literally fine. You had to give me like
Roll a
3 hurt
natural
points. At the beginning. Afterwards.
Natural ones, actually, if we're being technical.
After that I rolled a 25 and you hurt pointed me.
Sure.
For
That's
no
true.
reason.
You have to learn a
No, there were
lesson.
very good reasons.
You eventually regain control of your bodily functions and stop regurgitating the ooze. As for what it tastes like, tastes pretty good actually.
Yeah?
A little sweet, kind of like syrup maybe, but like not overbearing.
I bet Eclipse could brew a nasty drink with this.
What?
Well, you have a lot more of it now.
You
We're
just
not-
vomited for 2 minutes unbroken, and now you're like, oh, we could do something.
Curious by nature. Think of it this way. We make a poison for our enemies, right? It tastes sweet, they'll never notice it in their drink. Eclipse could brew something amazing with it.
I don't. Okay, sure, yeah. Why was it in his pockets?
I don't know.
Let's reflect on that too.
Why
That's
is he
another
dead?
element.
Francisco found
He
a
has a
fucking
bite
turbo
mark.
emetic and went, let's make alcohol out of this.
Okay,
Found what?
so the wound does
turbo
not seem like
emetic?
something that this poison would cause. So he died to something separately,
Yeah, he got bit.
and he has poison in his pocket. Like, it's like pocketing a slice of pizza. Like
This is
it's
like-
not even like in a bottle. It's just like
He
poison
could have
in his
been
pocket.
he could have been killed and been like the mega appendix. You know how like back in ancient times when dragons flew, humans had appendixes in them to burst so that when predators ate people, they would get like a stomach illness and it would discourage predators from eating humans. I don't know where I learned this lore about appendix. I don't know if Everon medicine has advanced to understanding appendicitis, but
Okay.
I have
So
this
he's like
theory.
definitely
Wait a second.
like-
Now that you say that, all the puzzle pieces are coming together. This makes so much sense.
Can we tell what the bite mark is from? Is it like a person bite mark?
Yeah,
or
you're
a
the
monster?
animal man.
Yeah. Look, you look at it. What is that?
I guess.
Make animal handling
Animal handling. Okay.
or nature.
Okay.
Hello.
Actually, animal handling is better for me. Yeah. It's a 16.
This is from a dire wolf.
Dire wolf. Wow. King of the jungle's personal pets.
Can we track the direwolf? Do we see trails somewhere?
Yeah, do we?
Make a survival check.
Yeah. Make a survival check with that. If I can roll this dice, nat 20. It's a 26.
You spot it immediately after discovering.
We should follow the trail, right?
Why?
Because we can see if the poison killed the dog, and then we would know if that's why he had poison in his pocket.
Or
What? Oh,
just
hey,
get
wait, guys.
extra
We
guards.
have to go on a 5-day expedition to get to town, right? Let me keep poison in my pocket so that if I die,
Well, no, I'm not saying if I die. I'm saying what if he was killed on purpose to poison the wolf?
Okay. You know what? I'm
ahead.
going to speak on behalf
are you
of the
hearing
scientists.
yourself?
I think
I
it's been
will
established
have-
I am a conspiracy theorist.
I will speak on behalf of the scientists of our group, and we should probably collect a sample.
See, I'm just curious. Maybe we can get a new pet. You said
We
dire
can-
wolves.
Okay, actually, we can go check out what this wolf and its deal, but only because I want you to see how insane that thought is.
You don't look very good. Are you sure you want to do that?
You
I'm
look
really
great.
fine. I'm so fine. And then I will put my hand on my chest, and suddenly I am perfectly normal again because, yeah, 5 points takes away poison.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
You're probably
Oh.
still dehydrated, but that's a step in the right direction. Let's go on an adventure. I'm gonna call back to the rest of the group. We're gonna go follow a wolf's trail. Does anyone else want to come?
That sounds stupid on so many levels. I'm
It
okay.
is.
It's crazy how much I agree with you.
Is there anything else you need to tell us? There was
There was a
weird
poisoned
noises for
corpse
several
over here.
minutes.
There was a poisoned corpse.
There was
These are
over here.
extremely stupid. Recounting the tale of stupidity. Is
What
not
corpse
worth it.
isn't poisoned?
There's a poison slime in someone's pocket that died, and
Can
it's
you-
the guy that the cult asked for.
A corpse will chuck a
And
vial at you, Lux.
Francisco ate it.
A corpse will
He
chuck a
done
vial at you.
what?
Vile.
Yeah. An empty vial.
Is that what the noises were?
Oh, yeah, the 2 unbroken minutes of that? Yeah.
I thought I didn't know what it was from touch or sight or smell, so taste was the next sense to try.
Classic
Could've given
scientific
it to
method.
us. So,
Can we get
okay,
a
so
vial so that you can get some samples?
I tossed one
Every
unlocked
time
already.
we go into combat, I put my literal life into your hands. I need you to act better and more rational.
you put it in your mouth and threw up for 2 unbroken minutes. Was a lesson learned in this process?
I damn well hope so.
There was, you know what the lesson was? He's neurotic, and we're gonna go find a wolf.
I am a little bit too curious by nature. I'll give you that much.
No, you don't get to spin this like it's some kind of virtuous trait.
Dr. Andre, are you coming?
No! Chase the poison wolf. I'm gonna finish the stew because somebody apparently needs to replace a lot of fluids.
True.
Appreciate it, Dr. Andre.
I'm sorry.
All right.
At the
Let's
very least,
go.
my stupid decisions rarely hurt other people. I put my own body on the line, and I think that is an admirable trait.
I'll give
Rarely
you
is a
that one.
strong word.
I guess
You
let's
could
go
put
check up
no
on this
bodies
wolf.
on the line, but I'll give you that one.
Actually, we probably should get the wolf, if only to guarantee it won't hurt us in the night.
Yeah, exactly. This is to secure the
I'm
campgrounds.
The plan is to
spin it
kill it.
like you have
I
a
thought
good
we were
reason.
just going to see where it
Look,
went.
you don't get to talk down to me ever.
No, he does. You put.
This is a rare
this
moment
food
when
in
my
your mouth.
stupid is no longer me and it's someone else and I'm watching. So like, I'm getting it now. This is crazy.
Look,
No.
look.
I would like you to know my
are
survival is
Francisco in
+0.
social situations. Francisco is you in this situation.
Yeah. Francisco was not built for the
I'm
woods.
sorry. I'm sorry for the way I behaved because this is insane.
All right,
Let's
let's
go
put
to
it
that wolf.
on perspective now.
Let's go see that wolf.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like the Pink Panther theme's playing. Bodo, Bodo, Bodo. Or like kind of like.
I need to
You know-
create some like generic scenes of like
I
wood.
am gonna
Actually,
go
I
into
can't.
my
Let me just
ring,
do that real
and
quick.
you're gonna carry me.
Sorry, are you sure this is what you want to spend your 1-day ring usage on?
Yes, because I'm not stealthy.
Okay. I
I'm
mean, I'm
about to
not
go to
stealthy.
bed.
I like sitting
Oh, wait,
still
that's a good
make
point.
noise.
That's a good point.
Don't worry,
There's a
guys.
disadvantage on stealth checks because of the splint.
I always have
Maybe-
disadvantage. All heavy
I
armor gives
am an
disadvantage.
extension of the nighttime.
Not to mention, I have a +0 to stealth, so I am
Possibly
rolling
I
with
might
no
bring up
bonus
the
at
average.
disadvantage.
I might bring up the average. Did I use ties of chaos?
But
I
we
don't
also
think I
haven't
did.
been told to roll stealth yet, so you know we maybe
I
don't.
didn't even know. I was doing the stealth thing as a bit. We could just keep walking. It's one wolf.
It's literally just one wolf. How bad could it be?
Don't end it like that, because that's gonna get bad.
Well, I'm putting together the scene. But while I'm doing so, you guys progress into the woods.
You know,
You rolled very well in your survival. So you're having... Oh, dang, that's too big of an image. Alright, I'll get the non-animated version. Let me just make this scene. This guy in the scene is not actually there. Just fun fact.
My mental, when you said that, was just like a dude staring directly at the camera, and you're like, "Don't address him. Do not mention him."
You're not entirely wrong. And we'll just do. Let's see. Forest. Right. There we go. Let's switch to this. This is good because I can reference it later. You step into the woods. It is.
Oh my god! Who is that man?
oh wow, yeah, that's
Confident thing in the world. Do not address him.
that is
If
the
you say it
specter of
3
death.
times, he will kill you.
That is the specter of death looming over me after eating the poison.
Yeah, that's. Who is this guy?
Eventually, as you are walking, you hear this kind of rustling in the bushes in front of you. And suddenly, you see rabbits just hop out, sprinting past you.
Hey, little
A
guys.
few moments later, you see some actual normal wolves do the same thing.
Oh, okay. We should go.
Yeah, world boss.
Let's go. Let's go.
Work. Roaming final boss. Good.
One
Good.
out.
Guys, it might be the king of the forest. We gotta.
Come on, we've come so far. Are we really gonna give up now?
All right. It's. I guess.
Aren't you like a hunter? Isn't this supposed to be your thing?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's
No,
not like
he's
I
a
enjoy
mailman.
doing
He
it.
runs from these things.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. If it's the dire wolf, we should just deal
He
with it
runs from a
now.
lot of things, to be fair.
I think we can handle this. Come on, this will be
Okay.
fun.
Okay. No. Yeah. We're good. We're good. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
How are you? You just approaching?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we even attempt stealth?
I mean, we can try. I'm not good at it, so like, don't hold it against me when I roll like a 4.
If it's nighttime, even if they have dark vision, I'm pretty invisible. So.
Oh, I can't see. Oh, I just realized I've just been like following you, but I can't see shit, and neither can San Francisco.
I mean, we have
cast the lights?
torches. Yeah,
I
you
say-
should probably
I say-
have fast light.
I say fuck it. We're not gonna go stealth because we can't.
Yeah, why
that's
not?
just-
And I will cast light and basically just have my wand be a light.
Could you cast light on my mace because I'm probably going to be closest to whatever monster and should be leading from the front?
Okay.
I think that makes
Yeah,
more
that-
sense than for you to be the one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And this is
You're
kind
right,
of sick.
you're
Like
right.
he's got it like at the end of his wand. It's kind of sick.
This was a lot cooler, but okay.
I'm the one who's paid to keep you alive. If you want to
Yeah.
disregard your security team's recommendations, it is no longer my fault when you get mauled.
The security team recommended going after this wolf that did
I
nothing to
almost
us.
forgot about the
Yes.
slime. What is that?
I
You
had
did
not
ha-
forgotten about it.
I was just curious about the wolf. Is that so bad?
I cast
We didn't even
light
know
on
there
your
was a
cam,
wolf
wasn't it?
when you ate that.
We did.
No, wait. Your shield, if you have a shield. Do you have a shield?
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
shield.
I'll do it
I-
on your shield.
Wonderful. Let's go figure out what's going on here.
Go hunting.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't take long until you realize in front of you this mass of pink, writhing flesh covered with different mouths of varying sizes is rolling over itself. You still see specks of fur clinging on to the sticky skin, and it notices you, and it starts gibbering. I need you to roll initiative. You
We're so
three.
stupid. We're so
Guys are actually stupid.
Wow, what
It's
a bad
crazy.
idea.
It's
What a bad
crazy.
We might be the dumbest people.
I can't believe that. What?
I'm gonna enjoy my
I played
dinner
the-
while you guys fight this thing.
Yeah, y'all have this too. I'm gonna be real jealous.
They're
What have I
let me-
gotten myself into? I
I
should
made
have
a-
just let you two go.
I'm actually
Hunter
D&D's
music.
all about going on adventures and discovering new things. This is
Oh,
what I
thank
what
God, I got. Oh wait, I'm a stupid. I needed to do it.
Have fun with that, Francisco. I'm gonna boot up Minecraft, play it in the other tab, watch you guys fight and die.
I did roll initiative. There
And
we
make a
go.
fun stew
Better.
recipe.
Probably bad roll, but
all I'm saying, and hear me out. When we come back with really cool loot from the optional world boss, you're gonna be so jealous of my poison weapons.
I did actually want to talk to
Wolf.
Dr. Andre one-on-one. Once we realize you guys are gonna be gone for a long time, I'm gonna bring a conversation up with them.
I feel like it would actually be very funny for us to intersperse you guys' fight to the death with a couple scenes of Eclipse and I sitting around.
How'd you
But-
get
Also, like, this is like the
Okay.
optimal fight for me. Like, I can champion
Really?
Yeah,
like,
one
I champion
creature.
challenge this guy. You stand 30 feet behind me. He can't get past me, and I just wail on him. And while you two do your ranged DPS.
it's not just a dire wolf. It could just kill
Gibbering
you.
monster is crazy. What?
What?
It's called a was it gibbering monster? A mouther?
Mother.
Yep.
I don't like what that's called.
This is gross.
I just need you guys to fall back. I'll hold the line, and we kill him real quick and good.
Alright, man.
Luck. You
dude.
hear this sound. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, man. Yeah, I'll do that. Sure. That's cool.
Glad I gave you the healing potion before this.
Yeah,
Look, if
right.
you run away right now, Francisco will kill you
15?
himself.
15. Okay. You feel your mind loosen, given the awful auditory noise filling your ears.
Ugh.
But it's still there.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I don't know what to do. Piss myself, probably. Okay. So, I'm gonna get some distance on this guy because he freaks me out pretty hard. I'm gonna use, like, all of the 40 feet of movement. Or not all of it, but, like, a lot of it, just to, like, back up.
Okay. The area you realize now where you were,
Mm-hmm.
where you were was actually fine. Yeah, so you're good.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I'm kicking it there, and I am going to, launch a volley of arrows upon this dude.
After Hunter's marking.
After Hunter's marking. I promise I was gonna do
Sounds
that.
good.
Yeah, Hunter's mark. Boom. Stop, dude.
Okay.
Watch yourself. Now I'm gonna shoot him with my longbow. Nat 1. Cool.
I'll help that.
Oh! Help me out. Look at that. Another Nat 1. Boom.
That's
We're looking
hilarious.
good.
I will check
Okay.
real fast, but I don't think I
But-
got anything for it.
I got another weapon attack as a part of the action because it's Gloomstalker. That's better.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
That's gotta hit.
Roll for
Oh
damage.
wait. Do I have advantage? Am I invisible to this guy? Does he have dark vision? Even if he does, if it's
No.
dark, I'm not invisible to him.
So what would be the feature that makes you invisible?
Umbral Sight. As a part of Gloomstalker, you are adept at evading creatures that rely on dark vision. While in darkness, you are invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in that darkness.
Then yes, you are.
What?
Oh, sweet. So then you'd have advantage on that first roll.
I would have advantage. Am I able to get another roll on that? If not, that's okay. Because
Go
I
for
did remember the thing halfway through. That's an 11 to hit on the first one.
That hits.
Oh, wow.
Really? Okay. And
So
I'm
you
just gonna
got-
roll it one more time just to see if I crit on that second one, which I don't. So that's 2 weapon attacks that are buffed by Hunter's Mark. So one moment. The D8 with the D6, there it is. So that's 10 plus 3, that's 15. Sorry, my mind is like nothing. 27 piercing.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very, very good.
And I'm keeping my
Okay.
distance. You guys freak me
Both
out.
shots just stick into it like a sore thumb.
Cool. Oh my god.
Keen,
What a scary thing.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Wisdom. Oh, I might be okay at them. 13?
I need you. Okay.
Shit.
What does that mean?
You cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn. And roll a d8.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I'll do it. How can we? Two.
2. So this phrasing always confused me.
Read it out loud so we can help you.
The sounds echo inside your mind, leaving no space for anything else. Unfortunately, you must skip your turn.
Damn.
That's
The
bad.
gibbering mouther just starts to, like, many of its mouths just close, and it goes until it just spits out a glob of this green goo that when it reaches like halfway through the air just suddenly glows bright and flashes suddenly.
Can the camp see the flash?
What's that?
Can the camp see the flash?
No, you'd be
Okay.
outside the range. But within 15 feet of it. So that would be you two, Francisco and Keen. Both of you need to make a dexterity save.
My favorite kind.
Yeah.
15.
That is a success.
I failed. I got an 8.
An 8. You are
Can I-
blinded until this creature's next turn.
Oh my god.
That is its turn, though.
All right.
Francisco, you're up.
I can go 1. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or no, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna bonus action champion challenge.
It needs to make a wisdom save?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Clearly, this thing is bad at those.
Sorry, gibbering mouthers actually have a wisdom of 23.
They are God's smartest creature.
Wisest. They're very stupid.
This thing's gross, man. How's the soup crew doing?
I decided on a nice, easy, like
Alright.
chicken noodle.
Ooh, that is a natural 20.
I. And then I'm gonna hit it really hard.
Yeah, right.
That is allowed.
You are
Oh,
permitted.
you need to make a wisdom save at the start of your turn.
Oh, okay. Let me do that real quick.
My bad.
That is a. I think I have a +6. No, I have a +4. Sorry. So that is a 14.
14. You lose your reaction. I need you to roll a d8.
All right. 5.
Okay. You use all of your movement to move in a random direction.
Oh, okay. So.
You must move diagonally to the left with all of your movement.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that.
Yep. Yes, and you cannot move closer to it during this turn. But you are free to use your ranged attacks.
Yeah, I'll throw a javelin at it.
Go for it. You also cannot hear, or at least the jabbering is much quieter there.
Okay. What? A 14 to hit?
14 hits. Roll for damage.
Nice. I forget, you can't smite on ranged attacks, right?
No.
Yeah. How sad. That is 8 damage.
Very nice.
I think this is the first time I've ever used my javelin this entire campaign.
I didn't even know you had one.
Lux.
Hey,
What
man.
you up to? You are
Oh, I am
also outside the range of
Yeah,
madness.
thank God. I guess I'm gonna shoot it, right? I'm in a nice spot. He can't. I think I'm in a nice spot.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a 16 to hit.
16 hits. Roll for damage.
Cool. With Hunter's Mark, that puts me at a cool 10 piercing damage.
Very good. All right, is that your turn?
I get. Yeah. I don't think I need to move.
Solid. Keen. You
Yeah.
are still in range, unfortunately. I need you to make a wisdom save.
15.
That is a success.
Thank God.
Let's go.
Nice.
You are blinded.
Guys, where'd you go?
Follow the sound of my voice.
What?
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want it to know.
Alright. I'll move.
If you end up next to me, I can try and help on my
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, I go over there.
I mean, Luck is invisible to it, so it literally can't target you.
And then I have like other things I could do, but like,
Do you have any like touch spell buffs you could give to one of us?
no, I'm a murder thing.
At least you're honest about it.
Yeah, my most of my spells are for kills and stuff. Let's see here. The most I could do is hide. Hide in my
You can take
room.
a dodge action, so it at least has
Yeah,
disadvantage.
that's true. Yeah, I'll take a dodge action then.
Okay. Sounds good. It is now this creature's turn. It moves 1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Francisco!
Yeah. Wisdom save?
No, you are outside the range.
Oh, sick. So if I step into it, do I have to make a wisdom save upon entry? I mean, I guess I wouldn't know that until I step up to it, but regardless.
Only one way to find out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That movement good?
So, the ground as you get closer to it becomes more dough-like. Where were you before?
I was standing right here. Here, I'll just. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So-
6.
By the time you get to be here,
Mhm.
you are in difficult terrain.
Okay, then in that case, I will just drop straight down so I can get on top of
Okay.
it still.
Sounds good.
All right. And I'm gonna hit it really hard.
Good plan.
That is a
Probably my favorite plan.
19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll
I'm
for
going
damage.
to expend a spell slot to do a divine smite.
Sounds good.
It's
your
not
shit.
undead, is it?
It is not.
Okay. You know, I gotta
Really?
ask when I do the divine smite. You know, never.
Doesn't it work on? Oh yeah, it's just dead.
Let me see. It's divine smite does extra damage if it is a undead or a fiend.
Oh okay.
It's not a fiend, is it?
Well, how much extra damage does it do?
It deals an additional 1d8.
I see. Well, no, it's not either.
Okay. So I am doing 3d8 of damage this turn.
Go for it.
I can. Does radiant matter? I can break that apart if it matters for radiant.
You're good.
So 8. 5 is 13. 2 is 15. Plus 3 is 18.
18 damage. You just cut off a chunk of it. That you just see like the mouths that you have dissected are just still speaking, although much slower and slowing down. The rest of the mouths speed up, increasing the words, the things
I gotta say,
that are coming out of its mouth.
cutting a
Wow.
mouth off with a mace is crazy. I sliced with a blunt object.
It's not looking good. Lucked.
I
Hey.
think I still have a bonus action actually.
Oh,
Oh, go for it.
okay.
Sorry, not. I'm trying to see. I think I have. Actually, I think I'm not actually going to take a bonus action. I was double checking which spells I had prepared or not, but never mind. I am just going to pass it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna reposition a little bit because I don't like all the heat that's kind of popping up in this area. Go maybe a little bit over there. And then I'm gonna
Okay.
go ahead and shoot at it. That's my
Go
MO.
for it.
2 nat ones. I've rolled of this the 6 times I've rolled a d20 today. I think 4 of them have been nat ones.
That is insane. You just watch as Lucht fires this incredible shot, and it goes through one of the mouths. It just comes out another one.
I'm so
That is
good at
actually
math.
kind of impressive.
What can I say? What can I say? Even my failures are cool. And he is going to he's going to go in the fetal position. He's going to go prone in the fetal position. From embarrassment,
Sounds good.
and that's his turn.
Keen.
You're not blind anymore.
That just so happened to be the direction I was going. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Because I was basically like, I don't want to be near that thing, and this is the closest way to do that and not be a coward.
What's wrong
Bonus
with being a
action,
coward?
Hex is the thing. Followed by an Eldritch Blast, which I will Tides of Chaos to give me advantage.
Go for it.
Alright, let me gotta spend them slots. Okay. So that's a 15 to hit.
15 hits. Roll for damage.
Alright. That's not great. So it's 5 force damage plus 2 cold damage plus d6 necrotic. So that's. I rolled minimum. So
Well,
plus 1
regardless-
necrotic.
You burst a hole through this creature, and it just falls. Both parts fall to the ground, and mouths stop moving. You have defeated whatever.
I don't
This-
stop blasting. I just.
I would like to bring it back to camp with us. I wanna let the scientists study it.
No!
What?
Why not?
Absolutely
It's dead.
not!
Okay,
No.
no, actually, hey, you're the big strong guy, right? If you want to do that entirely by yourself,
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can bring at least some of it back. It's good. It's
You're
interesting.
bringing it back in pieces, and I keep Eldritch blasting it.
I think you got him, buddy.
No, no, no.
even like,
Justice.
where would you
forever
start
on.
kind of getting into this thing?
What was that?
Where would you start getting into this thing? What are you looking at
I
You
when
mean,
you're doing a
You seem
forensic?
like the type of person who wants problems. I don't want problems.
I
You're
don't
going
want
to cause more
problems.
problems.
we found an entirely unknown creature to us. This could be a unique being. Surely
It
Dr.
used
Andre
to
would.
be a wolf.
We don't know that.
Do we know that? It had fur. It
A
had
lot of
big
things
fur.
have fur.
Has
It was-
specks of fur. Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Disadvantage unless you have a light source.
I believe my
I
shield
have-
is still a light source.
Yeah, I have the light spell, so
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
I'll make the investigation check. Not 20.
Nice.
Plus 4.
Okay. You find by looking at it, among the pile of pink sticky flesh, there is a tail that is just kind of stuck in, and you find 2 different ears on either ends.
Tail, ears. It's the dire wolf. End of discussion.
Yeah, and that's enough for me. And that's
No,
enough.
Also, we killed it. We did it.
I know,
Our camp is safe.
I think we did a great thing. We slayed a monster, we solved a murder, we got some new goo for our scientists to investigate. Productive night.
You are overemphasizing it. You also threw up for 2 minutes straight.
Yeah, unbroken.
You've clearly never eaten war rations before. I've
Okay,
had
no,
things come out of
Cody's
either
not.
end
I
for
don't know what
longer
you're
than
talking
2
about.
minutes before.
Lux, you've eaten war rations before.
Yeah.
Does this happen
They're
to you?
perfectly fine. Like there is nothing edible can be equated to 2 minutes unbroken of vomiting. Truly,
what?
like
You bring what you want, Francisco.
if your war rations are causing you to vomit for 2 minutes unbroken, then that is a failing army. Like there is no start there.
Is there any more of the flashbang liquid?
That's something the creature makes.
Okay. How's oh well. I
guess
still
we
want to
gotta
bring
fill up the
I still
vial
want to bring the
for
body
that.
back so our scientists can look at it.
You
Body.
do you.
No, what was spat at you is like this charred kind of like.
I want to bring samples back of the goo in the dead guy, the charred splashbang slime, and the wolf body. This will give something
Alright.
for Eclipse and Dr. Andre to cut up all night.
They're
Hey, 'cause I
making
wasn't
soup.
I
Let them
wasn't
make soup
I
in
wasn't
peace.
busy enough doing your potion tonight.
Yeah.
You don't have to
You
do my
asked for a
potion. You
and now you're
you
like, hey, I
asked
have this fun side thing for you to do.
you asked me to ask you for a potion.
Just
I heard
saying.
you want homework.
I cannot believe I'm the only person in this party with a sense of adventure and curiosity.
You definitely
Yes.
aren't, and it got us into trouble last time.
All right. In any case.
All right, you bring it
but-
back to camp,
Yeah.
and
Can,
Eclipse
Can
and
I-
Dr. Andre, you just see this mass of flesh being carried over.
can I talk to Dr.
By
Andre
Francisco.
before they get here?
Oh yeah.
I want a little scene of them. They're down here.
Dramatic scene.
Eclipse is just kind of like working on her potion. She's towards the end of it, so she's more just like watching the final reactions. Brewing
I'm stewing a big pot.
potions is a lot like making soup.
In a sense, I mean, all cooking is alchemy at a certain level.
I mean,
Meats are really weird when they cook. There's like a whole bunch of different processes that occur in there.
it's honestly really scientific when you get down to it.
I like cooking.
The food you make's pretty good.
Thank you. Are you okay? You're awfully talkative tonight.
You know, just thinking a lot as we get closer.
Normal sentence to end on.
God.
she goes and like pours a little
She's
bit more.
hunched over the pot, just
She pours a little more into the potion, like just feeling the awkwardness in the moment.
yeah, for sure, man.
Do you think you were right
About what?
about
I generally think I'm right. I don't say things when I think I'm wrong.
me knowing? Do you think this is not going to be something that I want to find?
I don't know. On the one hand, I think that when people say that people should or shouldn't do things, they generally are coming from well-intentioned places. At the same time, all decisions must be inevitably made by you. So maybe you'll regret it, maybe you won't, but if you don't, maybe you'll regret not, or maybe you'll enjoy not. It's impossible to say. It's just the opportunity cost of whatever action you choose on.
Well, what would you do?
I like knowing things.
So I've noticed.
At the same time, I think all of you put a lot more weight on this than I do. For the same reason. Like, if right now, if we accept the assertion that there is this continent-spanning organization maintaining incredibly complex magical feats in order to prevent people from seeing some horrible truth of the afterlife, is that necessarily a good thing? Maybe. It could be that what they're doing is a very virtuous act, or they could be defying a natural order. As I've become more attuned with whatever magic I have, there are patterns and orders and sequences that just kind of unfold around me everywhere that I can't help but see, which leads me to question if this is a violation of that correct natural flow, if the universe has a requirement for us and the actions of this organization are disrupting it. At the same time, they could be doing something good, and by disrupting this process, they have created something better. Lots of things that are natural are also bad for you. And it's impossible for me to know which one is true. So I have to know. And once I know, I can make an informed decision. But at the end of the day, the consequence of this is kind of irrelevant to me. I will die eventually, and something will happen, or something won't. I have no control over it, so worrying about it seems like a great way to tire myself out for no discernible benefit.
You're not concerned if there's a way to get someone back?
Not really. People die. I will die. You've already died. All of us will eventually return. Entropy demands it. So enjoy the time that you're here, but eventually you pass, and that's just the way of things. Again, I am certain that this is not a very comforting answer for you, but
It helps in a way.
do you want some soup? It's done.
I'll have some soup. And I guess it does help.
Unfortunately for you, your appetite might be spoiled by
Hey
your
guys,
friends.
look what I found!
It is a collection of mouths.
Do I recognize it? Like, does Andre know what that is?
Does Eclipse?
Probably not. Eclipse, you can make
Yippee.
There's no great check for this.
History,
Just make
maybe?
a history check. Or religion.
They're the same stat for me. 14.
14. This is some sort of aberration. This is not natural.
I would like to know how my life choices arrived at me being here.
What the fuck?
So, question. I've been making a good soup and enjoying a very normal and healthy and fun conversation with Eclipse. What the ever-loving fuck is that? And where did you find it? And can you put it back, please? I don't like it, and I don't like seeing it, and I don't like how many mouths it has. It has more
Blame
mouths
him.
than all of us
You,
combined.
you were
It's
just
his
talking
fault.
about the natural
This is
balance.
Francisco's fault.
This is breaking whatever the fuck that is. This is not natural.
We found a dead body. It had slime on it. It seemed the wolf ate the body and ingested the slime. And I think the slime made the wolf into this thing. And you guys are smarter than me, so I thought you might be able to figure more out about it than me.
I'm making a
You told him
potion.
not to.
I'm not here for this. Dr. Andre, if you want to do your magic thing with it, I'm okay.
I'll go put it back. I'm sorry, everyone.
Pause. Hold on. Wait just a minute. Before you put it back, I will vivisect a chunk of it. Maybe something fun is going on in there. And
Why? That's what I
appreciate
thought.
I appreciate the consideration,
Do
honestly.
not add it to the stew.
Luck,
It's
did you
not-
get a
I'm
vial?
not putting that. Okay, no, this brings me to my other point. Your current running hypothesis is that Wolf 8 man with slime turned into this thing. You also ate the fucking slime, did you not?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I threw it up in time, probably.
You hope?
He had to. It was 2 minutes.
Let me be more
unbroken of
specific.
vomiting.
Let me be more specific. I used my divine magic to heal to cleanse my body.
Okay, so as long as we know, this has very firmly squished your earlier statement of, at least when I do stupid things, I'm only putting myself in harm's way. If you turned into that fucking thing in the middle of the night,
Yeah, so if I actually thought I was in any danger to the party, I would quarantine myself. But
Francisco,
my divine magic is pretty good at sorting out poison.
can I check your pulse for a moment and just see?
Absolutely.
Eclipse, you're a doctor, check him. I'm gonna vivisect this.
Why?
Can I
And
check to
this
see
guy
if?
says, we don't have a spirit of adventure.
I had a great time tonight. I got to fight a monster with my friends. Luck proved himself to be a much better combatant than he gives himself credit for. I think this was a
And
successful
so
night.
mouths.
It's awful.
You have
I
so
don't
many
want to be.
mouths.
It's awful.
Listen, I miss being in the army, damn it. Things were so much more exciting back then. It's so boring. Why doesn't anyone want to go do stupid side quests with me
I'm
and
sorry
go
that,
walk
uh,
into the woods at
Stupid.
night?
It's
I'm
so red. This thing looks like a chunk of muscle that you give teeth to.
I'm
This is
sorry
the
that
worst
world
adventure of my
shattering
life.
information isn't enough adventure for you.
We haven't. It was a boring night. I went for a walk.
Did it?
Partially
do
through my own
anything-
fault, we
should've-
had way too much adventure.
We should have let you go by yourself, Francisco. That would have been a
Alright.
whole lot more.
I probably would have
Yeah,
left
I
if it was
trust
just
you.
me.
I trust you the most out of everyone here who saw this thing. What? How did it fight? What did it do? Did it just bite you?
No,
It- it-
it's
it-
psychic magics.
Also,
Well, I couldn't
here's
see
what?
it.
Magic?
I'm gonna pull
I
out
don't
the
know if it
2
was like
vials
spells,
I took.
It was shooting lasers.
Eclipse like
It-
snatches
It
one.
was like doing stuff.
Yeah. This
What
one
was
was
that,
the
Eclipse?
poison. This one was the flashbang liquid.
Okay, I'll make something with that.
Launched flashbang liquid at you. Did
Yes.
psychic magic?
I think it was
Well,
just it
No, it was,
screamed
like,
really scary.
Screaming, and my
Look,
brain
I
was
can
getting
scream.
loose.
Just saying, I can scream and it wouldn't do that.
It was okay.
Try?
Listen.
Magic screaming.
If nothing else, we protected any future caravans that travel this road. And I think that is a noble
guess.
cause.
I don't know why we brought it to the dinner table.
Francisco,
I just-
back straight for
Yeah.
me, please.
What did you do with the rest of the slime? You kept for
Like
2
runs our head
uninterrupted
around?
minutes and the man's body was covered in it.
Probably still.
The rest of it is on the body. We might want to go clean that up. Honestly.
Take me
we
there
should bury that.
right fucking now.
Wait, don't step away for a second. Can I check to see if he's cursed at all?
Yes, you check
Yeah,
him. Can
go.
it take me to where the
First check
slime
this
is?
dude.
You got it.
So, did you ever perform the medicine check
Me?
to check for pulse?
No.
On
I,
it? Yeah.
No,
No.
it was.
Oh.
I was gonna check your pulse.
no, I didn't get to yet because all the talking.
Okay.
Medicine check. I'm scared. That's pretty good. 17.
Hey.
17. When you pull up Francisco's elbow to check the pulse, you see right below his wrist is this tiny little mouth.
Oh my
It's
god.
probably only like half an inch big.
She doesn't say it yet. She doesn't say it. She
I'm
sees
making
it.
small talk right now. Like,
She sees it and she pauses. Are you shitting me? Right now. Are we going to have to
what's-
go?
What's wrong?
I don't have the
What?
strength to stop this, because I'm sure it's a curse. And then I'm going to like, kind of like how you do like a boxing champion when you like lift the arm off. I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm
lift
gonna
I'm
walk
gonna lift
over.
Francisco's arm off.
We're chopping the arm off, and we're
Is
chopping the
that a
arm off.
little mouth?
Pulls out one.
I'll
Got 2 daggers.
go tie myself to a tree.
Can I gauge what this means for him?
I'm gonna be real. You got no idea.
No. I don't not even like a timeline for how long.
Okay.
Like this before.
So we now have to change everything about what we were doing tonight.
Yeah.
Eclipse,
Ah,
you've been out in the woods a long time. You know how people do tick checks when they've run through like tall grasses?
yeah, you
check
also
the
know how
whole
people
body?
don't turn into aberrant like creatures, like how that doesn't happen
Well,
in a
he
normal night.
evidently is. So could you full body sweep this motherfucker? And I will
Francisco,
give
you
some,
need to
like,
strip for me, and I will put up a cloth so that no one else has to see it. But we are not taking any risks.
I pass you like a little thing of like deep black chalk from one of my bags and put it in your hand.
God.
Circle every mouth you see. Francisco,
I'm not gonna fight you
Depending
guys
on-
on this.
Oh my god,
may
that's
just
the
burn them
cult!
all.
That's the cult! They circle their mouths! Fuck that! I don't like
I-
that.
no. I need you to circle the mouths.
Why are you
so
doing
that when I get back, I can do something to them. We can try cutting them out, see how deep they go. If they don't go too deep, we can just burn them off. Hopefully, cauterizing this whole thing will stamp this in
Yeah.
the road, or at least slow it down. And if we can get to a town and get him to not turn into a cursed monster, I would be happy. Side note, while you two are doing that, King, you and Luck are going to go with me. Luck is going to stand guard. You and I are going to Dragon's Breath every patch of slime that could remotely transform someone that you are aware of. I want it immolated, not in the area anymore. Nothing can put this in their bodies.
Yeah, especially wild animals I'd be real concerned about.
Yeah, this feels like the start of something bad. Let's just...
Especially because it
Stick it
tastes
in the
sweet,
bud.
guys. It tastes.
Oh yeah, it tasted really good.
Do you
I
know?
gotta
I
say.
do now own a vial of this.
I was saying we could make a poison out of it, maybe.
We could, not now.
No.
Don't bring that up
No.
now.
I
I just
actually...
want to get rid of it. We've done
Morally,
too much. Too many things
last-
have happened.
the last time someone started with any like weird contagious disease, because the other thing apparently produced this slime, it resulted in House Tarkane being
You know that's
There is
disbanded.
there is a theory that Abu Abu Dai had similar origins in nature, and
That's
it's
just
why
not-
it's so widespread. It's a theory.
That's
I
just
guess it's
bullshit.
possible that Abu Dai doesn't turn you into a intelligent monstrosity that
well.
flash
The thing was not
people.
the thing was not intelligent. Let's be
You
honest.
said it was casting magic.
It was not casting magic.
It was
It was
inherently
magical.
magical.
It was magical. It was not casting
Okay.
spells.
It made you lose your mind somehow. We need to resolve all of this. You guys, good luck. I'm gonna go with them.
Oh my
The worst.
God.
Francisco,
The worst.
Don't worry.
the works.
Yeah, you got it.
And
It's gonna
so-
take a couple
Adventure,
minutes.
they said.
I am wearing splint armor, so takes
Eclipse
like
will
10
set up like a
minutes.
temporary medical booth with like a drape with some like extra cloth.
Okay.
All
I'm just
I'm
glad
here-
Meg's out of it today because she 100% would have eaten all of it.
Right, this is why I need Meg to be in my. This is why I need Meg to be with me. All I'm saying is clearly you guys did not drink every potion and let Volo knock your eye out in
Oh,
Baldur's
I
Gate.
did. I did.
But I only did that because he gives you a magic eye with true
Okay,
seeing.
I did not
Yeah.
know that before I went into it. I was just like, yeah, sure, fuck me up, dog.
I
was
drank the
not going
potion.
to until someone told me.
Also,
So-
both of those things were supposed to help you. We all knew this was bad.
We didn't know it was
Yeah.
bad.
It was mystery goo on the
You
grass.
consumed mystery pocket slime from a corpse.
Oh, it's
For
literally
no
pocket
discernible
slime.
benefit. Even if you didn't know it was
literally
bad,
pocket
it
slime.
couldn't be good.
I assume everyone here has finished the Baldur's Gate 3.
I am not.
No.
Oh, okay.
I
Never
don't know
mind
what
then.
All I'm saying is I did eat the mystery slime in Baldur's Gate 3 as well, so.
Of course
Yeah.
you ate the fucking spider too.
We gotta resolve
Um,
this. We
Yeah,
have
look,
a cadaver.
I'm gonna-
Burn that, burn all of
Get
it.
the
Do
weight.
you want to burn the monster too?
I'm gonna twin spell Dragon's Breath of Fire, I guess, because that's what I have enhanced between me
Okay.
and Keen, and the two of us are just going to torch everything we come across.
And you do.
Um,
You immolate the rest of what remains.
Leave a little sign, there is no honor here.
Eclipse, could you perhaps guide me? I think I would be pretty good at checking my own body.
I think it'd be better, but sure.
With love in my heart, I'm not sure you would be.
Yo,
Alright.
bar for bar, who's winning?
All I'm saying is
Do an
get
all
double guidance.
investigation
Get
check.
2d4 plus my d20 plus an additional plus 4.
why don't you check yourself and then I'll check you after,
that
and we'll
seems
see
fair.
we'll see who does better.
Nerd fight. Nerd
It's
fight.
great because the Eclipse best stat is +2, so there's no way she's winning, but she will be still.
24 is.
That's crazy.
Can you mathematically beat that?
No,
Let's just take the draw.
but dirty 20 is not bad either.
You only find that one tiny mouth.
I circle
You
it.
don't have to kill him right away. He could be friendly.
Him?
You've named him?
You can't.
Why is it a
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, why is it not a sheep?
Blast
day.
time.
Because. Little Mouth,
Burn.
what would you like to be referred as?
If it fucking talks, we're extra
Well,
killing it.
actually,
Do
has
you want to try and emit a sound from it? Okay.
So,
All you get
Francis-
is like this combination between hissing and sputtering right now, but it might just take time to learn how to use it.
Let me have it for a little bit. It's not hurting anyone. It's so small.
That sounds like someone who's about to hurt someone. So
You're-
something that person would say.
You are sleeping naked tonight, so we can make sure that nothing else grows.
No, something has happened in his brain. This doesn't sound like
Wait,
a rational actor.
wait a second. Eclipse? Say that again.
Okay.
You know what you said.
I'm a wife.
Say it again.
I can't
Okay.
in good conscience not clown
You are-
on Eclipse for doing this after my clowning on Francisco, but time and place. Eclipse, I'm gonna get you for this later. For now,
Okay, we don't know where the hell these are gonna show up next. I don't want all of the body covered up by armor again. It is a reasonable request.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
he can sleep in linens. Francisco, I'm gonna give you options. I have an alchemist kit, a tinker's kit, and fire magic. I could burn them off with magic or chemically, or I could cut them out. That
Can
mouth
I-
is not staying on your body.
Let me
And
have
we're
it.
doing one of them.
Let me have it for a couple days to see what happens.
Let's do a cost-benefit analysis. What are the possible benefits of keeping the mouth for an extended period of time?
What if I learn to control it and I can do the psychic screams like the monster did?
Can you make it so it doesn't
Is that
affect
how
us?
magic works?
I don't know. This is a pretty. You guys, I don't know. It's cool. I think it's interesting.
Okay.
That is, you're not
I have
wrong. It is
one
very cool.
argument.
However, cost. You could turn into the mouth fucking thing and try
I
to
don't-
eat us in our sleep.
I don't think that will happen. In all
But it could.
honesty.
Okay, I'm going to back up Francisco for one thing. There's one thing I'm going to say. No, I get it. I get it.
Francisco is
Look, this is
also
what I'm
making
gonna
that
say.
face.
I don't trust that Francisco won't eat mystery goo that turns him into a monster. I don't trust that. But I do trust his magic. And he used his magic on himself to end the disease or whatever. I honestly don't think it's going to be a bigger problem than it is. He used his magic. I trust his magic.
I'll keep
Look.
a close eye on him to make sure if the mouths grow, but I also really want to keep moving forward and not have to solve this.
And we
Yeah.
don't have to wait. If it's a problem, as soon as it ever acts out of my control, or if the party makes a unanimous vote to override my decision, I will agree to it.
Somebody needs to fucking insight this man. I can't do it. Mine is too low. I need to know that this is not some fucking mind control.
Dr. Andre.
The only person that
Please.
really should is Eclipse, though, because us two were with him, so we could theoretically be affected by mind control.
And my wisdom is actually probably worse than yours, Dr. Andre, on insight.
I
just-
swear, not crazy.
I don't. See, okay, this actually wraps back to a portion of what we were talking about earlier. You know how I said I don't worry about things that I can't control? This is the opposite end of that, where I can control this, and there's a very clear, correct path forward that involves removing the abomination in the face of every god in nature.
The only
From
reason
our
the only
companion's
reason I
arm.
don't agree with that completely is because I am not a good enough cleric to identify what's going on there magically. But here can I give you the reason? It appeared in his arm, right? But the material but the material was ingested. So if it appeared in its arm from an ingested material, cutting the arm off isn't going to solve the problem because it can just appear
know.
someone else.
I just want to burn it off. I guess that's fair. Can we tie him to a tree?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
I'm
that.
okay
Yeah,
with
let's
that.
do tree.
I have manacles.
I can't believe this is happening to me right now, I won't lie.
You ate the mystery goo and grew a fucking mouth on your arm. You do not have any right to judge any decision that
I'm not-
any member of this party makes ever
Actions have
again.
consequences.
I'm not judging. I'm just a little
Looks at the camera.
surprised. Come on. This is exciting.
Actions 100% have consequences.
Oh,
The
I know.
scientific,
I want you
method-
to say that to my face, Francisco.
What
the
part?
scientific method has a process. You do things carefully, in steps. If you wanted to see what happens when you feed the goo to something, you could have fed it to an animal. But wait, we know what happens when you feed it to an animal, because you can see the fucking thing's tails and ear.
Eclipse,
You
do you
don't
want me
just
to say again?
That this was worth it? Like, to my face.
I think this was worth it. Yeah, this was a
Look
bad
her in
idea.
the eye.
This
You're
was a
looking
bad idea.
everywhere.
This
In
was
the
a bad
eye.
idea. No, I'll tell you, this was a bad idea. But I
Okay.
think this is interesting, and I think we exist in a world full of magic and wonder, and I want to experience magic and wonder.
Okay, now you're speaking like me. He's under a curse. I remember when I was under a curse. I
Why
could.
it's okay that he used Molly.
I, you
am
know, you're speaking
so
to.
glad you're a paladin.
You're speaking to my
magic comes-
beliefs.
Your magic comes from a divinity, and you can't fuck with it. If you were a wizard, or an artificer, or a sorcerer, you would create a bomb and set it off to see what happens. I am so glad that the ability that you have to affect large, thank you. You do not understand how blessed you are to have picked the path where the thing you do is whack things with sticks.
I
just saying.
heal people. I protect people. I want to experience more magic. I don't know.
You're sounding a lot like me, and I'm starting to understand what you guys have to go through.
I just had that same thing.
I don't know. Like, you guys think I do cool magic. Don't get me wrong, but like, making a monster hit me is not as cool as like shooting lightning out of your hands or like breathing fire.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry. I do
dangerous.
neither of
And
those
if you
things.
That's dangerous. And if you fuck up shooting lightning from your hands or breathing fire, you burn your friends. You'll notice I ask before I do things that could hurt the people around me. I don't do them to the people that are very vulnerable. Every wizard, every sorcerer, every artificer learns that lesson. And I'm glad that you're not, because I don't think you would have.
I really don't think this is that bad. At the end of the day, I think I'm okay
have
right
a
now.
fucking hand with a mouth on it.
Can you try feeding it?
We should try feeding it.
Okay, you know
Yeah, who
what? I
recommended
think
that?
I think we need to go to bed. Dr. Andre,
will-
we can spend the time to think about it. I only need to sleep for 4 hours, so if someone else wants to take the other shift, I will be
I will take
watching
it.
him like a hawk. I get it.
Okay,
I get it. But let's put it this way, right?
How
This
does
isn't-
it have a mouth? How's that even there? There are bits
I don't
in your-
know. I don't know.
Do you
I
have
don't know.
a trachea in your
I,
arm
I
now?
don't know.
Can you breathe?
We're not
Right,
not
I'm
now.
gonna like
Sleep.
grab his nose and mouth and hold the little hand up and try and breathe through it real quick.
It is difficult, but you are able to get some oxygen through there.
I can't breathe through it, guys.
Oh
Like breathing
my
through one
God.
nostril.
Dr. Andre, please go to bed before you
Yeah,
ask
it's
for any more
coming
things.
off.
Please, please.
Oh god.
His face, everything drops from him. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm going to bed. Francisco, if you use healing magic on me while this is a problem, we're gonna have a problem. I'm going to sleep now.
I'll take a first watch of Francisco.
I'll
I
take
don't think it's
second.
as deep as you guys are making it out to be.
It feels like it is, but that's okay.
Okay. You all get some rest after this thrilling day.
New curse dropped.
Anything advance?
But I want to spend like the whole night experimenting with the little mouse if I can.
I'm watching
yeah.
you, and I just
Sure,
slap
like,
your hand.
Can I try and like
No, no, no.
can I stick a
will
tongue out
blast
through the little
it. I will
mouth?
blast it off.
It's okay because then on
Um,
Eclipse's shift, she'll encourage it.
Perfect.
You are able to stick a tongue out through the mouth. It is
I like
very
taste
small.
the sweat on my other hand.
It's faint, but yeah, it's
This is
there.
really cool. It's like a fully functional mouth eclipse. It can breathe. It can taste things.
Okay, I won't deny that sounds impressive.
Right? This is
But-
exciting.
But you need to keep it on the down low, or the rest of the party is going to flip.
I know. But this is why. I know, but I can be cool. I can nerd out
As
with
long
you
as it's
about it.
one, and you're gonna
Yeah,
let me check you tonight.
Yes. Like I said, if any more show up, gone. If I start acting violent towards the party, gone. But I think this is an exciting opportunity.
We are also getting you looked at by a cleric when you get to the
That's
village.
also super fair.
Okay, cool.
I will say I'm going to use all of my lay on hands before I take my long rest to try and sap anything else out that might be actively hurting me anymore.
Okay.
I'm going to
You
shit
don't-
my pants with laughter if lay on hands makes it grow more because you're providing it with positive energy.
You don't feel like sick. You
Yeah.
don't feel bad at all.
Yeah, and I'll tell Eclipse too that like, from what I can tell, I'm perfectly healthy.
Yeah, but
All my
you're
magic is
saying that
telling
to the
me.
person who, felt nothing, and was gonna die because of it. So it's very possible that
That's-
something's working beyond your knowledge. So
But I feel like I'm not acting all that different than I normally do.
you have a hand, just on the down low. On the down low about the mouths. Don't bring it up if
Down
it's
low.
not brought up to you.
Yep.
I'll keep an eye
I will
on it.
wear a bracelet when we're in town.
Yep.
Okay. Eventually, you guys all awaken.
Any more mouths?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, I'm better at this. I'm
Health
gunning
check.
myself.
Health check.
Can I also make an investigation check?
You may.
No, he gets advantage. So, well, you get advantage +4. I'm gonna investigate because I get a +6. If I'm allowed.
Natural one. So, yeah.
I
very distracted by the mouth.
well, is it only 2 people can roll investigation? So it's just Eclipse and me. So I got a
Okay.
23.
23. You are pretty confident no new mouths have a
Guys,
on you.
I'm 100% sure nothing has changed overnight.
Alright, concur.
You know
I
what?
saw your investigation, Eclipse.
Okay, but
That
you
was
also
kind of bad.
I-
Yours was very good, Francisco. Eclipse, yours was a little middling. Do
Okay.
you want me to take it over
No,
between
no,
the boys? I don't.
See, just because it was middling, it's because I've been doing this for 4 hours straight, and I have not seen a mouth. Okay?
I'll take. Listen, it's not fair for me to put the extra duty on you. I'll take over investigations, or we can split them. You can do mornings, I can do nights. We can figure a way out for it. Just to improve our odds of making sure that we're all seeing everything. Because I'm not sure I trust him to tell us if he gets another mouth.
That's fair.
Dr.
Do
Andre,
you want to name this condition, or do you want me to? Because if I name it, it's going to be Francisco's mistake.
I should get to name it. It's on me.
It's on you.
If he's gonna die from it, at least let him get the name.
I'm
What
gonna
would
think
you
about
name
it.
it?
I need to think about it.
If it doesn't beat Francisco's mistake, that's all I'm saying.
Francisco's Mini Mouths of Wonder. No, too many words.
That sounds really bad out of context.
That's bad. Sounds like you're thinking about the merman.
Yeah.
Or the holes. Let's not forget the other day. It's important you switch holes often.
Yeah.
When
That's-
Francisco,
that's
starts, Francisco starts new merman brothel. Francisco's many mouths.
Does it have teeth?
Yeah,
Does it have teeth?
I saw.
Yes.
I want to bite my own finger real quick with it.
Kind of teeth.
Like,
Does it have?
Yeah, like, is it, like I want to see if they're sharp or what. Like,
They're
Do a
like
little-
your teeth.
Yeah.
It has human teeth.
From what I could concur,
Yeah.
it chopped a carrot pretty fine with its own teeth.
yeah.
It's a little weak. I don't think it's as strong as
Did y'all
Yeah, carrot
experiment
was
after
difficult,
my
but you
shift?
could.
And I wanna practice trying to talk with it.
Why did you know that it ate a human tooth or a carrot well, Eclipse? Did you let him play with the mouth?
usually when you equivalent like a finger to a food to make sure like is this possible to break in half, you like compare it to a carrot. And so I just wanted to know.
Dr.
I
Andre,
am
what have we done
fine.
to like get to this point in our lives?
I feel like
Every
I'm the
day.
only person expressing an appreciate amount of concern for the unholy abomination that has sprouted out of our friend's wrist.
I feel like I'm seeing the worst
Abomination.
sides
I get
of
it.
everybody
I
right
get
now.
It's too
I put my life in the hands of all of you people, and I feel like all of you are being very inconsiderate of how insane a mouth on the wrist is.
All of us?
Okay, not all of us. Specifically those two.
I
Those
hope that I am with you on this one.
You
This is
keep
I'm
bringing up
wrong.
dead deer in the woods. I don't want to hear it from you.
No,
Listen,
I'm
man,
sorry.
no,
This is
no,
infinitely
I
worse.
It's not.
never
This
had
is-
sex with a dead deer, and you know.
Really?
I
Wanted to experiment?
I never. The king of the forest would never let me, even if I wanted to.
Usually you're supposed to experiment with, like,
You're making it worse, look.
gnomes or something.
Wait,
Not
why gnomes? Aren't
Abominations.
wait. What do you
Wait,
mean
what are you
experimenting
saying?
on gnomes?
Look, you have a thing with Warforged. I don't think you can put it past anyone else for anything.
It's because they're small.
I'm not experimenting.
Most
I just
people
don't like pork
stay-
chop.
Most people stay within the bounds of their normal height for, like, physical convenience. You can't 69 a gnome.
Sorry, what?
Okay.
You
Okay,
were
that's
talking
it.
about
That's it.
experimenting and
Take my
fucking
We are
ran
we are,
off.
we are so close to the town. We are so close. Can we just get there? We are literally right there.
Leave it down.
It's
He
right
left
there.
my ring and I go into my ring. I'm done with this shit.
I will pick up the ring and carry it, and I'm gonna start leading us towards
no,
the town.
Lux specifically.
Lux.
Lux specifically.
I'm taking it.
4 days ago, I would not have
I-
trusted him with my ring.
I'm the
Now, I'm
only
like,
person making any sense.
You're trusting
Fine.
Luck over me?
okay. To be fair, me and Luck went through the battle.
Yeah, we
together.
saw
They
it,
bonded.
That's a fair
and we
point.
had
You know what?
normal, regular reactions to an abomination of living.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Francisco would
You
probably eat my
guys-
ring.
By around
Eat the
noon,
ring.
arrive at the town that you have been
Oh my
heading to. You have arrived in Voyeur. It is not massive, much like the other one. Pretty similar in size, although there's more halflings here.
Can I check
And,
for a place
would,
to get
uh,
uncursed?
Would there be any of the Apple Willow family in the area?
Is that your
Yeah.
okay? You're not sure. Did you ever learn where they lived?
Not really. I mean, maybe, I don't know, it's not in my backstory. I don't have an answer in my backstory, so it probably came up, like, you know, talking with the people who you work with. That seems like something that would come up in conversation.
You were told the Talenta Plains, which
Mhm.
you're not quite at, although Voyeur is close to.
Well, if we're looking for a healer, I know someone who lives somewhat nearby.
Well, the Talenta Plains is a country.
Are huge, actually. Yeah, I just looked at it on the map. Never mind. I
Yeah.
thought it was like a region. Like,
No, it's a country.
yeah.
Okay,
Don't
it's
worry
not
about
really
it.
a
We're
country.
figuring
Like it
out.
doesn't have like a
To
ruling.
Canada.
It's not exactly a country like. So there are the 5 kingdoms that are all like the human kind of ruled kingdoms.
Mhm.
Those were the ones that were all involved in the last war.
It was.
Then there are places like Kubara and the Talenta Plains, which aren't like totally controlled, don't have like an official military. There are different places that have their own military that guard certain areas of the Talenta Plains, but otherwise it is just a vast open area.
When we get to town, let's go see one of the house healer people whose name is escaping my mind right now.
House Tarasco?
House Durasco people.
You can find actually a House Tarasco outpost here. Which is
Um,
not necessarily a given.
I assumed if there were so many halflings, there'd be a House Durasco outpost.
Yep.
Could I get an estimate here, or an appraisal perhaps?
One of the halflings kind of brings out, kind of walks you. You see that there's like 2 different like levels for the stands,
Mm-hmm.
and climbs up one of the step ladders. Could I get a look at it?
And I will pull my sleeve back.
You don't want to.
Please fix.
Pookie, say hello. And I'm gonna try and speak out of
Oh
my mouth
my
again.
Did you name it Pookie?
Pookie. S-U-K.
I believe it.
Wand gets pulled out once again.
Unfortunately, I think that is a bit outside our area of expertise.
Surgical removal is not an option.
Why?
We would not be able to perform such a thing here, unfortunately.
Destruction
Have you
is.
Have
Pookie's
you
got
ever
nothing
heard of
wrong.
anything like this?
No.
I'd be concerned if you did.
Look, no
I
one
feel
tried to
real
skin you
bad
when
for
you were blue, so.
You see, this looks like he's dressed like a doctor. Just kind of
Being
like
blue
has this
and
like
having-
fearful look.
Being blue and having a mouth on your wrist are so far apart.
I don't think they are that far apart.
They are extremely far apart. It happened to me twice.
That's
This
like
happened to
saying
me
it's
once.
not that different to going swimming in fucking Lake Bray versus going swimming in the Glass Plateau. Like, what are you talking about?
Here. He kind of goes back and opens the drawer. He pulls out these 2 long rubber gloves. You can have these on the house.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
So, to the lightning round?
Yes, to the lightning rail.
Yeah. Don't let your
Alright.
thing
Hold on.
eat your ticket, I guess.
I would like to stop at a tavern just briefly, see if I could pick up some rumors. Because presumably those people were here, and I'd
The
like to
cult.
know a little bit more. If people are okay with that, I'm just saying
You know,
they probably caused the mouth thing.
we could also collect rumors after we go and help Eclipse's friend.
Let's-
Yeah.
Let's sort this out on our way back through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankly,
Alright.
nothing wrong has happened. Nothing bad.
I actually would love to minimize the amount of time that I spend thinking about this. I don't know about y'all.
I can't think about anything but this.
Okay, imagine the feelings you guys are experiencing for the past entire month.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm with Eclipse on this one. I appreciate that you took the time out of your travel to let me see my father, so I feel very indebted to making sure we get your thing done.
Go ahead. Alright. Alright.
All right. This will be 3 gold pieces, and it'll take 10 hours.
Per?
Cool.
Can I
Yeah, 3 gold pieces per. Yep.
can I like do a street performance at the Little Mouth to try and get some gold?
Oh my god, that's gonna terrify
No,
people.
No, as soon as
No.
you even start moving like you're gonna
Everything
do
that you
that,
say is
I am.
escalatingly more insane.
I want to experiment with them.
If anybody else sees that mouth besides us and a doctor, I'm gonna burn it off. No one can see that.
Fine,
No one
No,
can
gloves
hear
on.
that.
No.
fine.
Just
fine.
remember, if you're drowning, to
Fine.
raise your arm. It'll be the
Yeah,
most discreet.
exactly. I've got a little like a little scuba like doo 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 doo.
I'll sit next to Francisco on the train.
I've lost so much.
How do you feel about just
Francisco.
going home? I can just go back to work.
You could.
My life is over.
Back to the good old days.
No.
I don't think this is not that. This feels like you're making mountains out of molehills here.
Mouth
Oh.
out of.
Quite the opposite. Quite the
It's-
opposite.
Nothing.
I'm weirdly enough inclined to believe Francisco because it's only been one mouth.
Right, like
If it hasn't grown that much, and you know,
Only.
the rest of the things we experienced seemed fresh enough. Like
It was also only one morning.
He doubled. He's doubled his mouth.
so we're not gonna change.
One of-
We're not gonna change anything by arguing. We just have to wait.
That's a good frame to put it in. He has double the number of mouths he used to have.
are you telling me you wouldn't want double the number of arms you have? That's awesome.
It does sound awesome.
No.
Let's
If
go.
I, okay,
Let's leave.
hey, you know what? If I woke up in the morning with 2 extra arms and I said, "This is exclusively a good thing that I'm very happy to find," shoot me dead, because that's not me. That's not me.
I got you, Luck.
If I get 2 extra arms, I wake up in the morning with 2 extra arms, and I'm not screaming, shoot me dead.
If I had another mouth right now, I would have cut the arm off.
See, that feels like
I
missing
can-
the opportunities that come with an extra mouth.
Right?
And
There's
also
so many
the
cool things.
dangers.
Yeah, they're dangerous. They're dangerous in everything we do. I
the
think
danger.
I think
My entire life and career has been minimizing the danger of everything I do, unless very explicitly designed to be dangerous to someone specifically.
I can't believe that we're just. It's got light in
I
it.
can't believe that I
Yeah,
agree with luck uncontested.
we should
There's
sit
not even a
into
qualifier here.
we should sit in 2 different groups so we can let this simmer down a bit.
Yeah.
He said that we're conflict resolution because of the new mouth.
I will keep watch to make sure it doesn't advance to more mouths.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if it does, we'll handle it the second it does. But as of right now, the problem is not worsening, right?
Can we not like just tape the mouth?
What does that solve? At least make it useful while he has
He's
it.
got a glove.
Makes me
He's
feel
got a
better.
glove. He has a glove.
We're fine.
He has a glove.
We're fine. Let's get on the train.
Okay. Okay.
If Francisco, then we just. If he wants to turn into a terrifying.
You're cutting out pretty hard there, but yeah.
If
If
he-
I want to
if he turns
if I
it-
want to become a terrible monster, I can become a terrible monster.
Yeah, we
yeah.
could just kill him and then.
And then you can just
You
kill
know
me.
what?
I
That's
guess.
fair.
Yeah.
Oh. Whew. Some crazy energy. Let's get the lightning rail.
Please.
Agreed.
All right. 3 gold pieces for each of you.
I already did
You
it.
can take the lightning ramp. It is so much faster than walking. This would have been weeks. You get it done in 10 hours. The wonders of modern transportation.
Wow.
Eventually, and when it reaches nighttime, you arrive at Irontown. What would you like to do? It's a bit stormy tonight.
I didn't need a fucking drink.
How far away is the...
You know, based on where you are, you gotta go north.
Do you want to push through the night, or do you all need a more of a
I'm
rest?
It
happy
will
to keep
be
going.
It's like
a bit
midnight,
of,
right?
it'll be quite a walk.
Whatever the group wants.
If we got to that town at
Broke
noon
that
and
doctrine.
immediately got on the lightning rail, it's probably like midnight right now. We should probably.
I mean, yeah, we're just close. We're not gonna make it, but I'm not wasting any time. So if we want to sleep, let's
Alright.
do it now.
And you know what? I appreciate the energy.
If you want to go.
We can sleep first, but we should do it right now.
Alright,
Yeah. No, I agree.
dude.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I think we broke Dr. Andre.
Yeah, I think we did too. I'm going to be super honest. Really sorry about that, Dr. Andre.
It's fine.
Oh,
For
God. Oh God.
Each of you mark down a silver piece.
Ooh, 1 silver. It's a steal tonight.
Oh, God.
I'm
These are
getting
not
killed in my
the
sleep.
fanciest of places.
I'm about to be fucking put down like a rabid dog by Dr. Andre in my sleep.
You picked such a good hotel tonight, Eclipse. Phenomenal work. This tavern is great. 1 silver? What a steal!
Are you gonna be like this the whole way? Because I don't know if I want to bring this energy with us to this.
This energy is insane.
Yeah, this is. What do you
I
want me
don't
to say?
understand.
You felt
You
if you
decided to keep them out. I'm just going with the group. I
You
see no
sound-
problems here.
said a lot
I'm
like
just
how my
happy to be here.
how my son would treat me, and I'm not appreciating that.
Oh, your son's way older than me. I'm sure he'd act different.
Nope. Do you want a drink before we head out?
I think I'm just gonna go to sleep. We got a long day in front of us tomorrow. A lot of hiking.
Doug, I am.
I'd like
I
to-
don't know. I've never seen this from you.
I'm a little scared.
Don't blame
I'm honestly
them.
more scared for Dr. Andre than I am for Francisco now.
a
I'm
little
gonna
scared
go to
of
bed.
Dr.
I'm
Andre.
perfectly fine. I'm healthy as can be. No hands anywhere on me.
I mean, that is true. That is
Well, I have
true.
hands. No mouths is what I meant. But, you know, I misspeak sometimes. Awfully silly in the noggin.
What is wrong with you?
Lux, you know what's wrong with him.
Oh my
I didn't think this would break.
Francisco, we should go and get a
Out of
room.
character. It is
Yeah.
taking every fiber
worry.
of my being to keep this up. You don't understand how hard this is right now.
Let's go to sleep.
Let's go to bed.
Yeah, let's go to bed.
Francisco, you're with me
Before-
tonight.
Yeah, but before we go to bed, I'd like to buy a drink and see if the mouth.
No,
can
no,
drink
no,
me
no.
up.
I'm gonna stop you from doing that.
Yeah,
When we
okay.
get into a room, I'm gonna make the drink for
Way
you.
too
Yeah,
public.
that's what I was saying. Like before
Way
we go to
too
bed.
public.
Like,
Yeah, but I don't want. I'm
Yeah.
trying to keep it from the group that
Oh,
we're
yeah, yeah.
experimenting on this hand.
Okay.
yeah. No, that's all we do is every night we experiment on the
We
phone.
know. We know. You told us.
You can do it out in the open. Do it in front of people. I'm
To
sure
be
they'll
fair, the two worst secret keeping people in the party, we are like,
Yeah.
I think we established I am the guy who posts classified documents on War Thunder forums.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person who posts it on Discord to win an argument.
Yeah, like,
Francisco was a
You-
big fan of Thug Hunters Central.
You find that it can drink, although you have to do it much slower. Otherwise, it starts like choking a little bit.
Oh my
You have
god.
to
Eclipse, can you
drink
give
at
me
a
the...
slower pace.
God.
Does it go into his actual lungs?
I mean, it feels like it.
Could you give me the, what was it? The really high alcohol one, the Alexander?
I
Bloody
would, and
Alexander.
I want to. Tomorrow's a little too important to test that right now.
That's, you know what, I'm so sorry. That's very fair. I just wanted
That
to see
is
if I could
that
get
is
drunk with the little mouth.
88%
I
or
get
something.
drunk with my rings.
And I don't want that right now.
See, I don't want to get drunk. I just want to see if I can get buzzed off the little guy.
You are gonna let me check you real quick for any more mouths.
Oh, for sure.
Can I just run a check?
Make investigation checks.
Can I also make an investigation check?
Yep.
What a
I got a
crazy
6.
day luck.
18.
I am
Nice.
stupefied. Consistently.
18. Unfortunately, there are no new mouths.
Francisco, I'm
Hey,
going
we're-
to say something, and you're not going to repeat it to anyone.
Absolutely not.
I think there is a superpower to this.
Oh,
That if
me
it's
too,
only
me too.
the one hand, if it's only the one hand, there are so many situations this could save us from.
Right?
But
This
I
is awesome.
I think you need to not. You need to stop talking it up. You tried to perform with it
sorry.
in public today. You tried to get a drink. We need
I
to
know,
like
just-
act like it's not
really-
there.
I'm really excited.
Oh my god.
Like, imagine we're tied up by our wrists and
No,
I'm not
I know. I was actually thinking the same exact thing. It's crazy. Oh, like the tie of your hands, thinking that you don't have a mouth there, and then all of a
No, they
sudden you're
know.
trained. This is why we need to train it a bit, because obviously it's weaker, right?
No.
It's a muscle you need to practice. So just
Exactly. I also want to see if I can project
I'm gonna-
voices out of it. I want to...
I'm gonna make you some chewing gum. So just use that to entertain
That's
yourself for a
genius.
bit while we walk. Just
That's
work on the jaw.
genius.
Fidget toy for my wrist mouth.
Okay. That's what I'll spend. Oh, also, here, and she'll hand you a potion that's just out of a beer bottle. It looks like shit. Like it looks like it's made almost with alcohol. This should replicate the Hill Giant strength.
Ooh.
Don't taste test this
Fantastic.
one. No,
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 no, I'm-
you're not gonna test.
I know what it is, so I don't have to taste test.
Okay. I actually don't mind the method. It's good dungeoning, to try everything.
Right? You get me, Eclipse.
I just don't want Dr. Andre to see that.
Really, really worried about Dr. Andre.
I am too. So that's why we're gonna act like, maybe even if you want to act like it's gone,
I feel like lying. The last time I lied to the party, things went really, really bad.
That's fair. So just don't bring it up at all tomorrow.
I won't. I won't bring it up, but I'm not gonna lie about
And
it.
like just tug on my shirt if you want another piece of chewing gum.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay.
This is awesome.
I'm going to bed.
Sweet dreams, Eclipse.
Sweet dreams.
Is our other group of people having any conversations? Or are you all...
I think it's dead quiet. I think the air is way
Yeah,
too
that was
heavy.
the other half.
Yeah, 100%.
Alright.
100%.
You hear like chatter from the room
Have
next
a
door
great
that
night,
sounds
you
like
guys.
giggling.
I'll see you in the morning.
Dr. Andre, you don't need to be like that. We get it.
I don't understand what you mean.
You
Shut
know,
up.
baby. We know. You know.
No
We
need to
know.
slap this guy.
Well, have a great night. Do you guys want to get breakfast into me with the morning? I saw this really cool street vendor. Like, it looks like they'll set up, like, sometime in the morning that does, like, street tacos, but they're pancakes. Isn't that such a crazy idea? People have such good ideas all the time.
Agreed. I don't want to be around when they eat breakfast.
Well, why not?
Oh.
I bet you Francisco will do it really quickly. Well, with the whole second mouth and all.
That's exactly why.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
Eclipse is gonna like roll over in bed for a second and like, Francisco, you should try chewing with both mouths and seeing what happens.
Ooh, I'm doing that. I'm like, I'm gonna try and do like, you know how it's like pat your head and rub your belly? I'm gonna try and like alternate which mouth I'm chewing with, or like sync them up and see if I can chew with both mouths and control them equally as well.
You realize now that when you're chewing with your main mouth, the smaller one was instinctively also making the motions.
Can I do it
is
separate?
difficult, but if you concentrate, you can.
Guys, Eclipse, I have a genius idea. We attach a potion to the
Oh my god,
mouth.
that is such a good idea. You are saying that only to me. Only I know
absolutely.
this.
This is when we're in our. This is when we're in the room in the morning.
This
before we
is
get
like
breakfast.
sleepover, like Francisco and
Yeah.
Eclipse talk. If you wanted, we could equip like, I could make something that holds a healing potion, like here, so that all you have to do is flick your wrist and it can come.
Yeah,
Kind of like those like knives that you flick
I was
out.
thinking we do that with the hill giants.
I would. The hill giant's a little too important.
Risky to.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't want to risk it with a contraption.
That's fair.
Good
I'm
logical
just
thinking.
thinking, imagine how cool it'll be though if we're like in a desperate situation and I flick my wrist and just Hulk out.
Would be
Okay.
awesome.
Just but that might be very difficult because
No,
your
I'm just,
main weapon is a sword.
It's
You
a-
are constantly rapidly moving your arms and
What if it's the shield
no,
arm?
It's my shield arm.
Yeah.
you are still moving your shield to block.
Don't
the
ruin
blow.
it.
It's not the wrist. It'd be like a flick of the wrist, like Spider-Man. I gotta go like with a pow.
There are some advantages. I don't know if it's that one, but we will see.
If only there was a prodigious engineer in the party that would make such a thing for you.
Yeah, Eclipse.
Guys,
Yeah.
Wake up. It is a very cloudy day today.
Alright. Okay, we're just going. Did you guys grab food?
Yeah,
I'm taking mine
yeah.
to walk with.
Okay.
When you come out of your room, Andre is already sitting in the main area, holding one breakfast taco in one hand and a half-eaten one in the other. Good morning, guys. How you doing?
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you.
I'm doing quite well,
He
thanks.
woke up as soon as the sun started to rise. He was out of bed on the street. The weather's so great out today. I love how like overcast it is. It's a nice, pleasant, cool. This is great. It's perfect hiking weather.
I
Really don't like this?
What's wrong?
It's
Francisco, this is your fault.
It's not Francisco's fault. He's just excited about this new cool thing he has.
Oh
I
my
am
God.
too. This is so exciting.
I think in 2 nights we've worked all of the relationship that is built up between everybody and Andre back to 0.0. We are.
all I know
different
is
people.
Eclipse and I are besties now. I think Miag would think this is really cool.
Do you want to finish those
It's too
tacos?
bad
We
she's
head
been in
out.
a backstory stupor
When
for
you
the
What are
last
you
walk
three.
talking
Can you
about?
walk
What?
in
I got a
taco?
second one for you. This one's yours. You're my buddy. Of course I got you breakfast. You tend to
Thanks,
sleep
man.
in.
I really appreciate it.
Where did you get those from?
A street vendor. I saw them as we came in.
Oh, I'll
he
have
was
to go
really
check them
talking
out.
about it last night.
I am not good at social cues enough to understand what's happening here. This is someone else. I need help. I don't know how to
I'm
fix
simply,
this.
I'm simply going to go up to the vendor that Dr. Andre has mentioned and buy one of the taco pancakes. I'd like mine with sausage and eggs if I can. Funny
Such
side
an
up. if that's
interesting
possible.
combination.
Yeah, I like a little bit of sweet and the savory. What flavor did
I
you
was
get?
like half tempted to say it doesn't exist. It's all in his head.
He made it himself in the kitchen. He woke up so early he broke in to cook it before anyone else
Into the
was
kitchen
awake.
that isn't his.
What flavor did you get?
Pancake.
pancake no insides?
It's got insides. We all have insides.
Oh my
Andre,
Outsides
is-
are outsides.
Are you mad at me?
Why would I be mad at you? If I was mad at you, I'd say something.
Okay. I don't know how to handle this.
We're going on a fun hike.
I want to
Someone
go.
should have prepped trail mix.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Look, you're his friend. What is happening?
But look, I got you hazelnut butter and bananas in your breakfast pancake. Are you
My
not happy about
favorite,
that?
and I'm so thankful.
Can we
But we
please?
have to go.
Can we please go?
If you didn't like it, I could have
Yeah,
gotten you
yeah.
something else.
Let's go.
No,
I'm
I can
sorry.
walk it. I can walk in taco.
That's a good one, buddy.
Please never compliment me again.
That was worse than being dunked on.
It is so hard to keep this up. You have no idea.
Can we please start walking?
Yes, I think it's a great idea.
Yes, please.
I pass you some chewing gum
morning
as I like
hike.
walk by. Francisco.
Make sure you have a couple water skins, though. It might get hot later today, and you don't want to get dehydrated. It's bad for your health.
Especially if you're gonna vomit for 2 minutes unbroken. But that's that's exceptional.
You know, you guys
This is
keep
burger
talking about
energy.
vomiting.
This is-
I'm better now. I'm
He's all good. Look at him. Healthy as a horse.
I've never felt better.
As you walk and talk, you eventually, after a little bit of wandering, maybe you ask someone for some guidance. You are told there is a hiking trail from Irontown to Lakeside that goes across the side of Lake Dark. And as planned, you set off. And that is where we'll end the session for today.
No.
Is it a pretty hiking trail?
It is time. What's that?
Is it a pretty hiking trail, or is it kind of like mid?
It's not that well maintained, but you do have a pretty good view of the lake. But we will get into that next session. It's time to geek out during the credits. This session, while on rails, most of the time in game, was very much derailed.
I'm so sorry. I
It's
kinda,
perfectly fine.
I
This
kept
was
like
very
doubling down
funny.
on bad choices.
Insane. So consistently insane.
Oh.
I kept going. I should have
Alright.
probably maybe stopped, but I just kept going. I'll admit that.
I have no regrets about.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that we
Zero
hurt you.
regrets.
Now you have a superpower. I'm all here for
Yeah.
it.
Also,
Oh,
I
we skipped by the day of mourning.
Oh, shit.
Interesting.
that could have been a
That
big
would
one
have been
for
while you guys were traveling.
that could have been a
That's
big
my
one
bad.
for a couple of this party.
Yeah.
You know what?
Canonically changed the day of mourning to today.
You know what? I kept track of some of the days. I forget which days I did keep track of. So
It
we'll
would
say
be-
it's the 19th, and tomorrow is the day of mourning.
That'll be so awesome.
That'll
Getting to
be-
the event on the day of the morning.
Yeah.
That is gonna
good.
be so thematic. I will
Awesome.
say. Yeah.
I'm giving my help to Francisco, 100%. Like obviously. The mouth is awesome. I'm all here for it.
The mouth is awesome. I'm giving my help to Eclipse. The mouth is awesome.
You better train it day and night. Chew that
That's
gum.
what I plan on doing. Also, I was talking about wanting to go into Warlock. This is an excellent doorway.
Oh my
Picking
god.
up Warlock.
I'm gonna give my help to Dr. Andre, partially because he was a voice of reason, and partially because, like, a pity help from like the full mental breakdown that he is going through.
Oh yeah, Andre's cooked. He's done.
It's over.
This is going to be a thing for probably several sessions.
I think I'll double up on that. I think
All progress from like the first session where he was like this into like getting more naturally comfortable with people, nuclear obliterated, completely gone. We are square one right now.
I can't believe people see this as that bad.
Yeah, I'm honestly with you.
Out of character, I don't think it's a great idea, but it's kind of cool. Like, I can see advantages, I can also see disadvantages. At the end of the day, it's your character. In character, Andre has never met a person who has made a dumber decision ever in his life than that.
You have met
I come
Eclipse.
from the
He's
fuck
told
around.
you the story of how he fucked around and horribly maimed his tutor. You have repeated this action, and instead of showing contrition and trying to be better, you have leaned into it.
But I haven't hurt anyone yet, you know?
Yeah.
As far as he's concerned, not only have you already hurt people, but there is great potential for you to hurt people worse.
And like that's super fair. I'm just saying. I think the way Francisco sees this is that nothing bad has happened yet, and most of the time bad things don't happen to Francisco.
Eclipse sees this for what it is, an opportunity.
That's what
You know?
happens to the Kennedys.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Oh,
It's awesome. I'm here for it.
I'm giving Eclipse a hurt.
Okay.
Really?
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna walk out of here with 3 hurt points tonight.
this is not that crazy of a thing for Francisco to do. It is, but it's not outside the wheelhouse of your decision.
I don't think
But
it's
after
crazy for
how-
Eclipse.
After how much Eclipse has gotten on people about being safer, doing less harm, especially getting on Andre for things he wants to do, to see you lean so fully into, fuck yeah, mutant abomination hand mouth on your hand. This is so cool. He's like personally offended.
It's different. You're hurting other people. This is just himself that he's hurting.
Except for the fact he might turn into a gibbering mouth.
No, I got that on lock.
It's hard to give Francisco a hurt because I feel like it would just this whole thing that like he's going through.
It all happened because you
His
gave me hurt
mindset just
points.
seems
That's an
like
assumption.
sustained
That's an
shock.
assumption. You failed the first one on your own. You could still ended up with.
Now I do want to ask, what happened if I kept failing? Like, how many failures was it before I had to roll up a new character?
Well, you guys still have the stuff, so I can't tell you.
Okay, that's
Oh my
fair.
god.
A small part of me also is like, what if I feed the goo to the little goo mouth?
Yeah, Eclipse had the same thought of, I have the goo, what if I took a taste and hit it? Yeah.
We could be goo buddies.
We could be good. We could have mouths in fun places and see what happens.
I'm so conflicted. Out of character going through this is incredibly funny and good, and I'm in love with everything that's happening. Method actor in character, I've never been more frustrated in my entire natural life.
Also,
than
I
right
named
now.
the reason I named it the mouth Suki is because I was making a Sukuna joke. That was the intent there.
Mm.
Oh, I thought you named it Pookie, and then I
Yeah.
didn't hear you the first letter, so I thought you named it Dookie.
I thought it was Fuki. I thought you did an F.
It was Suki for Sukuna because I thought it was funny
Yeah.
that like I've got the little Sukuna mouth on my wrist now.
Also, little celebration. That makes 4 hurt points I have on you, Eclipse.
Oh my.
You're in
That does
fucking
not.
danger.
I want you to know for comparison. Oh, never mind. I could have given my hurt to Dr. Andre. I know it had the same thing. I'm 3 for you.
I'm almost out of hurt points.
Almost.
I'm
have
trying to
got
get
one-
my health points up here. Like I'm trying
I
to be
have one-
positive.
I'm
Fine,
one
no
away
Eclipse.
for an
I'm-
Eclipse hurt.
I'm
for-
surprised that you're surprised at Eclipse for supporting this.
I have 1 Eclipse help, 1 will help, and 4 Eclipse hurts. And I kind of want to like see you succeed and give you a help and then fail you right after.
that is, that is
And
crazy.
you fail the roll. Oh, don't worry about it, Eclipse. Succeed. I believe in you. Help point.
That's crazy.
Oh
I've
my
got a
God.
lot of help points for I have 2 for Andre and 3 for Eclipse. I just need more excuses to use them. I feel like I kind of saved them.
The way that other people for like 2 or 3 sessions have gone, it's weird how Francisco's or how Dr. Andre's becoming like the dad of the group, voice of reason, helping everybody out. And this session, he's like, "This is a bad idea. Why are we doing this?" And all of you were like, "Fuck you, Dad. I'm gonna keep it."
I was
I will
against it.
All of you.
I was against it
That
until
is
I found the
bullshit.
results. I think the results were well worth everything else.
Also, if you're the dad of the group, that makes me the fun gay uncle, and I think this is fun gay uncle behavior. And this is me giving sugar to your kids before sending them home.
The big upside for me is that I was thinking that we were just gonna like get to Lake Dark at the start of the session, and I had a lot of stuff prepared, and now I get to wait longer before I have to start preparing again.
You get a week off.
I got
because
all
of
my notes
chicane
set out,
already.
and I'm good.
It balances out because you have fewer days before the next session, unless we're doing next one on Wednesday as well.
No, we'll definitely do it on Monday. So yeah, we'll
I-
be sooner.
Yeah, you're set. This is great.
I don't know. I come from the fuck around and find out school of Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, I'm also here for just like, of course, this whole thing is wanting to find solutions through, any means that aren't straight magic, and so this is
think this
that.
I used
Here's
to.
what ends up. There's no
I
way
used-
in hell Lucked wouldn't be like so freaked out.
It's so hard to keep up the act when I'm watching out of the corner of my eye Nathan lose his mind, Dawson lose his mind.
I laughed really hard tonight. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. My face hurts a little bit.
I don't know if
I
it's just the
used-
camera, but Nathan, you were so red when you were laughing. I was like,
Well, it's
dying a
definitely
little
partially
bit.
the camera, but yeah. I used to not really like random encounter tables, and then I started doing random non-combat encounter tables, and I love those.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Dragon Eyes, MC Hammer Pants now for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah. And that's my legacy.
We roll the cultist, bam. But it's a mouth. It's and it just dramatically just improves the quality of the game.
it's a boy, it's a girl, it's a mouth.
I think Francisco and Akos would be more likely to make friends with an aberrant buddy than the rest of the party. We would be
Oh,
understanding.
An aberrant buddy.
All I'm saying is,
Francisco is not welcome in the Silver Flame anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he does-
well, in my defense, I had no way of knowing at the time, and this
Yes,
thing has.
religious institutions are famously fond of that
No, I know.
particular excuse.
Listen, I think killing demons is cool. That's what really sold me on it. I saw the werewolf killing, and I was like a little uncomfortable with that. And then this little aberrant mouth has done no harm whatsoever. So
Yeah,
I
I
think
would
killing
be-
it would be cruel.
I would be on your side
No.
if there was any signs of like this is worsening, but
Yeah, like
I've been checking.
I also thank you, by the way. Total side note, because he's Clockwork Soul and that's a big part of his background. As time goes on, I need to lean more into the whole like natural order equations of the universe bit. And you have given me the perfect excuse to really lay that out with the having an aberration in your fucking arm.
I'm looking around for aberration warlock patrons. I
Like-
kind of wanna.
It would be a great old one, I think, would be the
Well, you're
easiest
right
way.
Yeah.
next to the Maror Holds, and you could find someone there if you wanted to. Who might be
I
able
really
to
don't-
help you out.
The
Hey,
issue.
that was a combat encounter. Do we get a level?
No.
I should get a level, and all of
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
Okay, actually, that thought crossed my mind, but no. No.
The mouth should get a level.
The
Yeah,
issue is that
The
I'm at
mouse-
level
we
4.
use side
and
rules for the mouse.
Multi-classing at level 5 sucks because I am now a level behind on my multi-attack. So I would really want to go Paladin 5 and then probably Warlock 6.
This
But-
guy's
I will
multi-classing.
say,
Imagine.
if you make a bite attack as your action, you can bonus action bite attack.
That's
with
awesome.
With your arm.
Become
I
a
think I'm
monk.
really... Isn't that
Smite,
just, like, a
smite with
D1
your
of
mouth.
damage, though?
Oh my god.
Wouldn't that just be a D1 of damage?
Yes, I think it is just your strength.
Yeah.
Plus 1.
So that would be
Physiology of an arm in your
No,
mouth.
it wouldn't be
is
good.
Just
But
a mouth
Well, I
in
mean,
my
it's
arm.
definitely inherently magical.
I don't
just
know.
the fact
Honestly, if
you
a
got
couple
a
more
trachea in your arm now, dog.
Yeah, it's
Vocal
entirely.
cords
if a
in
couple
your
more
arm.
mouths, if like 1 or 2 more mouths showed up and they didn't act weird, I also wouldn't be like against.
Eclipse,
I would
Eclipse would,
immediately.
Eclipse would stop it there because that's a sign that it's like growing.
It's growing, yeah.
But there's been no signs. Even with her condition, there was like a sign of worsening.
Is there a like? Do the teeth look exactly like mine?
Yeah, I think it's just like another
That's
one of your
awesome.
mouths. Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's less awesome. I'd rather it be too.
Oh my god.
Fit,
Do you think
I'd
it has
rather
little
get, like
mouth.
needles or like
Do you-
points or something.
do you think it has-
Mouth teeth?
you think it has little baby teeth that'll fall out?
That's adorable, and I hope so.
I hope not. In fact,
I'm gonna-
that sounds dangerous.
Your dentist bill is going up.
I don't. I'll make sure to brush the wrist.
A cavity in your fucking forearm would be the worst thing ever.
I brush my wrists at night too now. I put a little toothpaste on them like.
I'm surprised with how close Francisco and Eclipse got in one episode.
I mean, to be fair,
Yeah, you've
ever
always been
since
like that.
We've
yeah, you.
yes, but we never like happily bonded. You know,
Oh, I think we happily bonded in the dungeon when you and I were
gleefully,
talking
yeah.
about properly dungeoneering.
that's true. That's true.
We happily bonded post Sire when we talked about like what it's like to lose people we care about.
I don't think that's that's what I mean. That's like a sad
okay.
bond. That's trauma bonding.
I guess that's trauma bonding, but I think the dungeoneering bonding was genuine happiness.
That's
It's
true.
like, I think Francisco realized that being an adventurer fucking rocks, and the military was stuffy, and he wants to eat more slime off the ground.
Eclipse is here for it. She'll put bodies up in weird places.
And I actively reminded you why adventuring was the worst decision we ever made.
I actually love this. If the party falls apart, do you want to go dungeoneering, Eclipse?
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing anyway.
All right. Oh, I think that's where we're in the session.